What up, everybody?
Y'all, I'm so tired. I went to the gym again today with my husband because my Zumba instructor who's usually here on Wednesdays is not. So I am in the hands of my husband, and I think we were at the gym for like almost 2 hours. And again, of course, PJ and Des came through. And so did Nike, because without their videos, I would have been so focused on the workout to where I didn't get anything done. What up, Ashley? Squad? I am so tired. I'm running on fumes at this point. But I had to get this video out. What's up, Lenny? I had to get this video out today because what's up, Robert? What's up, TNT? We gotta talk about this. Um, what up, Alana? It's crazy because people are still talking about this court case. And I mean, it's ongoing, obviously, but what's up, Beats? People are still talking about it. Some people are mad. Some people are happy. Some people are going back and forth behind it. And it's like, what's up, Killer? Squad? What up, Sean? What's up, Richard? Um, it's a lot of women in the chat. A lot of hyenas is in the chat and people comments saying I've heard some females say it's better for the kids to not have a father, and that's crazy to me. We gotta do better out here, and I need all of the black women out there to stop supporting these hyenas. They are not beneficial to black women at all, like at all. It's just getting to the point to where it's too much. It's really too much. What's up, Happy Days? I don't understand the hatred for black men. And I'm not talking about the Pookies and Ray Rays, because the Pookies and Ray Rays, majority of the Pookies and Ray Rays out there are products from hyena single mothers. Okay? And there's a lot of YouTube creators out there that I support that don't even put division between women and the hyenas, but I will. I just watched something from World Star where these three boys jumped their stepfather because their mother told them that he cheated on her. So her sons jumped him. It's so, I just, I don't understand why this behavior is okay. I mean, as women, like, when do we just say, look, what's up, Gaza? When do we just say, look, y'all gotta, I really want to understand the psyche of these women who likes the division of fatherless homes, like who uplift fatherless homes. It's insane to me, because there's so many women out there who do have these fatherless homes, and they wish that they did have a great co-parenting relationship with their children's father. And that's not always the case, because, sometimes the man is emotionally immature to do that. Like, he doesn't want to be a part of the kid's life. He doesn't want to do anything for them. I'm not talking about the Pookies and Ray Rays. I am talking about the black men. And I just don't understand why it's so difficult to put together that a man wants to be a part of his children's lives. And they always go for the he just needs the views. I just, I really hate that it's giving me that they never had an experience with a great man, regardless if it's grandfather, uncle, brother. They just never had that great relationship. They never had that solid foundation, that support system. I was actually mad when I saw nothing but the bullshit last video. Why can't they just be happy? Um, I didn't watch the video because we already know we already know what bullshit that entails. So I didn't even watch the video. I mean, if I mean, they can have their opinion or whatever. They can continue to flip flop, because somebody told me she was asking royalty at the point to allow him to see the kids. So I don't know what changed. Maybe it wasn't enough views, or maybe her supporters said no, girl. So I'm a little confused on that. What's up, Monica? Every time I take my 6-year-old daughter shopping, me and her mom gets in a terrible fight every time. And you know what? CJ represents a lot of fathers out there. And I'm sorry to hear that, Robert. CJ represents a lot of fathers out there who have to deal with hyenas who just can't chill the fuck out. And a lot of men's situations are worser than CJ's because they don't have the financial backing to support them just wanting to be a part of their children's lives. I mean, man, the black community, as the black community, we got to stop playing these games. We got to stop doing the things that we doing. We got to make changes. A lot of women do not like how I speak because that's that hyena sisterhood. She's a woman. You got to support her. And you can't support the bullshit because if it was happening to your son, you would flip the fuck out. Imagine if Leon got older and found him someone identical to royalty's behavior with CJ, and Leon is having a difficult time seeing his child. They would not like that. We gotta stop. We gotta put ourselves outside. Like, stop looking at your shit, okay? Look at the perspective of your children, of your sons, of your brothers who could be going through the same situation. It's no love for a lot of the men in the community that needs the love and support. And the sisterhood of the hyenas is fake as fuck because nobody supported Derek Jackson's ex-wife. He dogged the fuck out of her, cheated on her multiple times. But since he's telling you, woman, you are beautiful and you don't need that man, a lot of women are still supporting him. He should have been canceled long time ago. So that sisterhood shit is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's complete. It's full of selfish, raggedy bitches. Period. What's up, Cameron? He asked for full custody for the twins. He has to go that high. You gotta, when you go into court, I don't know how many of y'all be in court, involve yourself in court, or just educate yourself on court. You don't ever, it's like buying a car. It's like doing a deal, right? You go for the gusto in the beginning so you can meet in the middle. You don't just say, I'm going to just give visitation. You go for the highest rank. The judge is not going to give him primary custody unless they have probable cause of why royalty would be unfit to have them full time. Okay? And it can't, like, let's say royalty was homeless, right? I don't know about Vegas, but in the state of California, even if you're homeless, they will not hold that against you. CPS has told me that when I was homeless. I don't know if the law has changed since then because it's been some years, but they can't do that. It would have to be something severe of proof, whether it's bringing harm to the kids, maybe it like, oh, the mother has to be on a drug problem. Like, it's so many things that you have to prove. You have to disprove that she's an unfit mother and the children will be safer with him. Now, I don't know the details of the case. I know documentation here is floating here and floating there, but you guys got to remember, it's not CJ requesting this. It's his lawyer requesting it. And there is a reason why the lawyer is requesting it, because the lawyer knows what they're doing and they're doing their job. You guys got to take y'all emotions out of this stuff. Y'all gotta take y'all emotion about how y'all feel about CJ or how y'all feel about royalty out of the equation. These are the lawyers requesting this stuff, and they're doing it for a reason. It's a program you have to follow when you go into court and you do certain procedures. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I know a lot of information about court, not because I'm going to school behind what I'm going to school for, but I have involved myself multiple times when not just helping myself through court cases that I've experienced myself, but other people. And I'm not talking about as far as custody battles. I'm speaking about evictions and other things like that. And it really just takes, when you represent yourself, it just takes a little research. So everybody's having their opinions about CJ's doing this and royalties doing that. Their lawyers are. Why? Because there's certain procedures that they have to follow through the court. So I hope that answered whatever you got going on or whatever you're worried about. I don't normally watch her, but I looked at the comments and I had to post. I feel, girl, don't let that negativity in your life, boo. I don't know what everybody's upset about. Like, let's say for example, CJ and Royalty go to court, right? And CJ only gets visitation. I still would be happy for him because, in my opinion, the kids need to have that experience of their father. Period. You know what I'm saying? Child, y'all don't let them people stress you. Mm-mm. They weird as hell. They need to do better for the fathers. Yeah, I mean, at least for the fathers who are trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? And then I wanted to talk about Royalty's first baby father, Jamie. Now, y'all know I'm always going to bring it to y'all how I'm going to bring it to y'all. I went ahead and looked at a lot of the stuff. I looked at the past videos. I looked at all of that stuff. And in my personal opinion, I don't think Jamie is really about being a father. I don't. Why do I not think that? Because his behavior that he displayed last year, the fact that he was willing to go to CJ's house to fight CJ, as opposed to really take that opportunity to address Royalty and speak to Royalty about seeing his kids, is telling to me. Like, that was really more important to you. Ringing his doorbell, trying to see where he was at, and all that other stuff. To me, I don't see that as somebody willing or trying to attempt to see their kids. And that's too much to me. That's too much emotion. It's too much emotion. Men are, in my opinion, and I can't tell a man how to be a man, but people are saying, and other men say this as well, men are supposed to be logical, not emotional. And to me, if you're going to somebody's house talking about, I'm tired of this man playing on my name and all this other stuff, you haven't grown up. You haven't grown up. You sitting here trying to fight this man. He out in the backyard not knowing what's going on, playing basketball outside with his friends and his daughter. To me, that's telling. You know Royalty's not there, so you could have took the opportunity to hit Royalty up and say, look, I need to see my kids. And then with the things going on now, nobody's heard from Jamie. So I can't really say that whatever going on with him, the behavior that he's shown himself, how emotional he is, and how he, this, that, and that, just too hood with it to not get himself in order to be able to see his kids, to me is telling. Now, he said that they blocked him, she disappeared on him. All that I understand. But if you knew the only gateway was to see your kids was through CJ, why come there violent? Why come there with that rah-rah? Why not ring the doorbell? Look, CJ, I know where you at. I don't know where Royalty's at. I know we've had our issues because, y'all was in a relationship and you said all this stuff, but I need to see my kids. Children are supposed to come first, period. Not what CJ said about you, not how CJ was trolling, not because I'm more than sure that if he would have got a hold of CJ and he would have said, look, CJ, I just want to talk to you on some real shit. You got your daughter here with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my kids too. We've gone back and forth, whatever, but I think it's time for me to see. I think that situation could have been handled way better than going to the house. I'm ringing the doorbell. That's too much rah-rah stuff. Like, why are we doing that at this day and age? So I can't really agree with the Jamie situation. I know a lot of people have their opinions on that, but my opinion is, if you do want to be a father to those kids, that rah-rah hood blood stuff ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to take a different approach with that, if that is your intentions. Hello, Anti. You should react to the tea room and what they said about primary custody and what, that particular tea room is very one-sided. I've noticed that. And it's a lot of biased hyenas who agree with the tea room. And that's why I say the black women need to separate themselves. Women anyway need to separate themselves from hyenas, because we are not the same. You should always congratulate a man who is trying to step up as a father for their kids, not demonize them. I don't understand the point of that. It's really weird to me. Does anyone know if he actually asked for child support? Okay, so with like I said, the lawyers are requesting this. And theoretically, if you have full custody of the kids, you can request child support from the spouse. And I believe if it's 50-50, nobody has to pay anything. But this is like automatic. You get what I'm saying? So it, they have to put these type of things in order. It's not really CJ just wanting her money and wanting child support and blah, 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 blah. That's going to be in the paperwork. Because if he has let's say they give him primary full custody, child support comes with that too, whether it's on the man or the woman. I knew somebody who um, did something which result in a domestic situation. The police were called, and she lost custody of her kids. She ended up having to pay child support. She ended up having to do all this stuff because she was arrested because of the violent act that she committed against her ex. And he caught her slipping because he immediately called the police and then took that opportunity to do an emergency order to get the kids. So people be playing dirty in these streets. But as far as that, custody comes with I mean, not custody. Child support comes with the full custody situation. I'm sorry, but Charlene is unfit for a full custodian because she went to the fight with her older kids. And let's talk about that as well. If you look at that paperwork with the documentation, they are requesting CPS there. So dilly dally. What's up, Trisha? How you doing, girl? I feel you, T. That's facts. It's the Lord asking for everything. I know that firsthand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are upset and they're saying what CJ's doing and da da da. It's really the lawyers. Since she doesn't celebrate holidays, he should be able to get them all. That's a good argument. Child support is the most she could get. So I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't get the negativity either. I don't understand the backlash. It's to the point where they just hate CJ because they're and that's what it's giving. I don't get it. What's up, Taisha? The fact they are saying how it is a win when royalty never said he couldn't see the kids. Right. I mean, I guess if you want to ignore that. What's up, Deontay? Yeah, you can go to a video. You can go to the videos. The videos are still up. Last year, when Royalty and CJ broke up for the first time, it was the first time they broke up. Everybody was saying that Royalty sent her baby daddy to CJ's house. CJ went live and said that he's spoken to Royalty, and Royalty cried to him saying she'd never do that. She'd never be on no bullshit like that. So CJ went on live and said he clearing up the rumors because he doesn't want people to be saying that Royalty sent her baby daddy over to his house. So according to the videos that I've seen, um, the baby daddy Jamie supposedly found CJ's address online, and CJ explained that he can't hear the doorbell because fans come to his house all the time. So they just took the doorbell off because he was like, I'm not trying to. So he explained that he had Kamari go outside, close the door, and ring the doorbell so everybody can see and know that he doesn't get a chime, he doesn't get a ring. It's still on YouTube. And based on that information, it was like, were you really trying to see your kids, or were you just really out there trying to just turn up? I look at things like that. That's why, I've never really came to my conclusion about how I felt about Jamie, but I did look into it, and in my opinion, He don't want to see them kids that bad. He don't. Um, Regardless of if he blocked her or she blocked communication and she blocked all the family and everything like that, the way you handle things, you can't handle it that way. And even though he couldn't afford a lawyer, going to somebody's house trying to fight somebody, and at that time, CJ and Royalty was broken up, so the kids weren't there. So I don't see what the purpose was, is all I'm saying. But yeah, you can go and look at that. Y'all know I be trying to get, I don't want to be up here sounding like them, just saying stuff. So I just want to get that straightened out. No, they just mad because when CJ get them twins, he doing numbers and Royalty have all the kids and not doing any numbers. But in my opinion, with CJ doing numbers with the kids, that's still beneficial to the children. And as a mother, you would want your kids to reap the benefits of the resources that your baby father has for your child to have a better life. Wouldn't you think? So I don't understand. I don't understand the issue. They saying Jamie was abusive. Okay, so about the abusive thing, I'm not even gonna hold you unless I see documentation from the police where she had to go and get the police called on her. I'm just not gonna take that. And the reason why I'm not gonna take that, now, do I think he's very emotionally out of control? Yes. Do I think he's with that rah rah? Yes. Do I think he beat on females? I can't say that. And the reason why I can't say that is because when CJ and Royalty broke up, there was a lot of dog whistles that Royalty dropped that would insinuate that CJ behind closed doors could potentially be abusive. And a lot of women, when they break up with guys, I know a lot of you men have seen it. You done found this one female that every dude she been with and abused her and hit her, and you be like, damn bitch, like why are these niggas fighting you? Like what's up? Like, I don't like to put that type of jacket on somebody unless I have proof of it. Because there's too many black men that are in jail for rape they didn't commit, abuse they didn't commit, and since nobody does anything about it because they don't want the women who are getting abused to be afraid to come forward, it really just taints the pool water. It really messes things up. So it's really difficult. So in my personal opinion, I can't say that he's abusive. I can say he do too much. But as far as him saying, I think in one of the videos he said the mama was swinging on him, and I can't say that that could be false because what we have witnessed, if your mama can swing on you, your daughter picked it up to swing on everybody too. So if she's passing out black eyes to people, she didn't see and witness that from somebody. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure the reason would put hands on her is maybe she putting hands on him. How she giving? Well, domestic violence is bad on both ends, honey. And we don't even know the story behind that. And if Jamie was fighting Royalty and Royalty was fighting Jamie, if the police were called, they both would get arrested. Okay? What's up, AV? I've been told. Yeah, I know. It might not be a win in their eyes, but it's a win for CJ. Yeah, he's ecstatic. He is happy. Tell him I said hey. And how you doing, Rico? Even if he only even if he only got to see them on weekends, it's still a win. Yeah, I think so. They hate him for existing at this point. Yeah, I think that he triggers something within them for them to be so upset. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. And this could be like an escape for them. They keep hating on him. Yep. It's crazy because when they were together, they didn't have the same energy. How come they weren't calling him a bad father then? And that's the point. Because back then, it was okay. Back then, it was, all good. And for me, like I said to a lot of people, a lot of y'all been supporting CJ and royalty for some years. I just started seeing them when when he rented out the first mansion. And then when I seen people say, because CJ said he bought it, and then they found out that he was renting it, and people was like talking trash, but it's like y'all can't even rent that. So I got a little confused on that too, because people like to pocket watch. But even with pocket watching, it's like you can't afford something that expensive to rent out, not even a mansion. So why you hating on them, right? So that's about the time that I started coming in watching CJ and Royalty, because I love the fact that I saw a black family succeeding and prosperousing in the world. I love shit like that. So that's why I started rocking it with them. I've never seen the animosity and the craziness between um royalty and Kamari. I wasn't there to see that, and I've seen a lot of people call her out on it, right? So I didn't see that till later on. And then the situation with her getting into it with Nike, I didn't see that till later on either. Cause I'm coming in when everybody getting the mansion, they living good and all this other stuff. Then I seen where royalty was talking about her baby daddy and how she tried to keep her life private, but he's the one who brought it out. And the interesting thing about that video that I watched with Jamie going to CJ's house, he said he gave royalty that name. Now, that's crazy. And then somebody commented in my last live, I believe, that he did give royalty that name. So the name royalty was named by her baby daughter, her first baby daddy, which is like, wow, that's crazy. I would have been right back to Charlene right after that situation is over, but I guess everybody different, honey. Because what? Um, family custody is not a fair game. I recently explained that. Yeah, they play dirty. They throw mud. They do it all. He should have went for full custody. He did. They ain't married, Your Honor. So there's nothing she can get. Right. When you're not, and that's for the people who don't believe in marriage. When you're not married, you're not going to get what Tyrese's ex-wife just got. Okay. You're not going to get that. You're not getting that. When you're a baby mama, and then even with in the state of California, you gotta be married for at least a decade too to reap a lot of those benefits. So I don't know how many other states are like that, but marriage is a protection as well. And I was just watching a video where a woman was literally saying that she rather have a baby than get married because a man can leave her anytime, but a baby really has no option. And I thought that was just crazy to me. We need to check, and to me, and we got to check ourselves as women, because even with Ebony K, who was a lawyer and now is a anchor person for Fox News, even with her saying that she wouldn't date a bus driver unless he owned the bus, is very, very telling. Because a lot of women out there, a lot of hyenas, they put the money over the man and what the man can do, what the structure he can bring. She's single right now, right? And she about to be 40. Okay, she's about to be 40 and she's single. And she's wondering why it's so difficult for her to find a man. And it's like, baby, you too masculine. You too masculine. Black women need to stop thinking that if you're not masculine, you're not powerful. Our divine femininity makes us powerful. It really truly does. When you can tap into that, so you don't have to be so hard and work so hard and be so tired from working so hard, it's a blessing to be able to get things that you need done without having to lift a finger. We're just saying, hey, love, can you handle this for me? Okay, cool. We don't have to be so hard all the damn time. And this is the problem. When we have too many women who talk about how we need to get our education together, Black women are the most educated, and we still don't make more money than black men who are not educated like we are, because we got all these bullshit degrees. And it's so, and this is why I say it's important to have these kind of conversations, because we need to stop being delusional in this world. Granted, that woman is a lawyer and she does want somebody financially to be on her level, because and that's what she wants. She'll never get it, because not if you look at that video, not only did she say she had an issue with that, she said she dated all the men. So she went down the line with all of them, black, white, Asian. She said she's dated them all. And you can produce a ring. Where do we as women say, maybe I need to check myself? Maybe I'm a little too hard. Maybe I'm a little too blocked. Maybe I'm putting too much expectations on this man. We got to examine ourselves. Like, that's one thing I could say is different between men and women. When men are younger, they know where they rank as far as life. That's why you got all these men who are not as attractive as other men, but they got a lot of women, because at an early age they're taught and they are told, you ugly. They are told by their male counterparts. They are told by the women, you ugly. So what they do, they put themselves in a position to where they can fare off better. They put their game up. They get the best gear. They get the best cologne. And that's why there's a lot of women out there who be like, damn, I gave his ugly behind a chance because he had something going on and he was flying. He played me. When we're raised with other women who are not as attractive as us, when we are raised with other women and we don't have um the support system for somebody telling us the truth, we will come out delusional. We will say, I need this in my life, I need that in my life. Like, there's a lot of women, like I said before in my last life, who work at McDonald's, or they work at Burger King, Subway, wherever, and they want a man who makes six figures, and they're not displayed in the best light. They already have one or two kids, and they want a single man with no children who got six figures, who want him to sweep them off their feet, take them away from McDonald's or Subway, and they don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. They out here struggling. So what do you truly have to offer for a multimillionaire or a six-figure maker? And then when you're asked to date somebody that's on your level, maybe a bus driver, maybe somebody who makes the same money as you do, maybe somebody at the damn job, they're quick to turn their nose up like they're in a better position. And one thing that Kevin Samuel said, and I don't agree with everything that Kevin Samuel said, but this is one particular thing that he said that stays with me. You gave another man your womb. That's why a lot of single moms are getting the side eye now, because you gave a man who was not worthy of your womb. So now, why do you want the next guy to be better? Why do you have all these rules and expectations on a man when you didn't give the first man those expectations? This is why we be in the positions that we be in, because we never have these conversations with ourselves and say, okay, how can I do better at this point? No, we're told we can do whatever we want. A man gonna set me and my kids, not all the time. And especially in this era, in this day and age where manosphere is getting strong and a lot of these men are starting to speak up, it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. And y'all can live in delusion all you want to, but the proof is in life. Now you got some women out here who recognize that these are the experiences they had, and they tap into their divine feminine energy, and they are able to get a man who would take them in and their children. But not if you masculine, not if you honest with yourself, not if you're delusional, not if you don't have your kids in check. Y'all better stop playing. What's up, Delaney? Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. What's up, Robin? I know that's right, Rico. Yeah, that's what I feel like. He was clout chasing. I don't feel like that his intentions was really to see his kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's what separates me from a lot of other people. I don't care if I do dislike what royalty is doing as far as parental alienation. I'm not gonna say, oh, Jamie's the greatest baby daddy on the planet when it's not true. That's just my opinion. I'm still confused to why he wanted to fight CJ. And that's what I'm saying. You're emotionally lashing out. What are you really upset about? Did you want to fight CJ to hurt royalty? Like, what was the point? Like, that was so weird to me, and it was definitely at the wrong time. That's why a lot of people thought royalty sent him, because it was around the time they broke up. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You know what? Y'all stupid. Not little man syndrome. Y'all stupid. I think CJ said something in that sit down video where he said that when he spoke to Jamie, he said he was going to take the kids and raise them as his own or whatever. Either he said it or royalty said it. It's been so long and the lines get blurred. But I mean, even at that time, like, mm, it's just that could have been handled differently, in my opinion. If he truly, truly, truly wanted to be a part of them kids' life, that situation would have been handled in a totally different way. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not gonna sit here and campaign for Jamie until, he can grow up. We don't know where his mental state is at this point, but from what I'm seeing and what he's showing, and nobody's heard from him, he's not that interested. That's just my opinion. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. It's like we don't do what they want us to do. They feel like they don't have control anymore. Yep, that's a lot of hyenas out there. You guys got to be careful out there because these women are as crazy as hell. What's up, Cootie? Yes, child. It's been 24 hours and they still mad. Yes, fathers need their rights too. It be men hating on CJ more than females, and that's probably they're probably products of single mother hyenas. Only a bad father when it doesn't turn out in their favor. Yes, that's crazy. Yep. Oh, hot mess. Yeah, that's how my son was talking about him. What's up, Amanda? Where's Rosie? Haven't heard nothing from her. Not on swagging or nothing. Um, she's staying quiet. Being a Pisces, she's Pisceing right now. So Pisces, when y'all can Pisces women in the chat, we could talk about it. What happens when you gotta put your stuff in order? What you do? You guys get quiet, and I think that's Pisces men as well. Pisces, when things don't go the way they particularly want it in the beginning, they get quiet. They get ghost. They handle their shit and they come back. They powwow. So you're not gonna hear from royalty. She'll probably make a video about something that has nothing to do with nothing, like she's moving on, and she'll ignore it. But she's putting her ducks in order and preparing for this battle that she has to face alone, which was something she was gonna have to do in the beginning. And this is what I was trying to explain when I was talking, and everybody was saying that I was hating and I was just doing all this stuff. And while I was sitting there preaching, when I was sitting there preaching, um, didn't nobody want to hear what the hell I had to say. When everybody was rah-rahing her, hyping her up in the chat, hyping her up in the lives, I was like, this is not beneficial to her. Whatever CJ put out there and whatever royalty put out there is going to go to court. And when the court sees the screenshots of them going back and forth, they're going to write it off anyway. Okay, this is relationship stuff. Who cares? Okay, she was making fun of your shoes. Who cares? Okay, he was saying this about you on the video thing. Okay. Oh, you said he accused you of being a part of the shooting. Then he'll explain how that affected him mentally and how that's more of a psychological thing. And they would hear that. It's just going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it ain't gonna be me in there. It ain't gonna be her supporters in there. It ain't gonna be nobody in there but CJ and Royalty and their lawyers. And this is why I said she should have called them during the birthday, or even with the birthday party. She should have just followed through. Because had she followed through and she still did her part, eventually people will go be starting to tell CJ, hey, you need to chill out because she letting you see them kids. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm sure she's trying to process everything. I'm telling you, when a Pisces start Pisceing, y'all know how y'all get down when it get too much. Y'all take a step back and y'all get y'all shit in order and y'all figure out y'all to have a conversation. Hopefully she having a legitimate conversation with herself. Remember when CJ get back together with Royalty and they have a sit down talk and they grandma don't like Kamari. CJ asked Royalty why grandma don't like Kamari. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. I wouldn't be surprised if she was low key communicating with Jamie once things got a little rocky. We don't know because ain't no evidence of it. I mean, if she was, he didn't post it to expose her. So, it's gonna be mudslinging. They gonna pull out all the stops. I wonder why the court. Y'all know why y'all playing with me today. I'm already tired. Okay, don't make me say it. We know why the CPS was requested. If you don't know why CPS was requested, then I don't know what to tell you. No, I'm just playing. CPS 9 times, in my personal opinion, and I don't know for sure, but in my personal opinion, if CPS was requested, it was probably because CPS had to make a visitation stop. And they need all the documentation and then evidence of that and how it affected the children and what happened from that. Now, y'all take that how y'all want to take it. I'ma mind my business. I think they feeding us women more testosterone. Yeah, they want you to be masculine. You can do all bad by yourself. But if you look at statistics and everything that's showing, there's starting to become a lot of homelessness within the women community. There's starting to be a lot of homeless women out there because they can no longer afford where they live. They're starting to live with their children. It's getting really, really bad out there, and nobody's paying attention. Anybody else remember the Father's Day video from last year when Royalty put a CG? Yep. Yes, we do. Ooh, child. You've been single since 2015. Well, I hope you like what you like, honey. If that's what you want to be and it works out for you, no judgment here. Like, it's crazy. Many women just end up being baby mama and still counting, and later in their 60s, they wonder why no man is coming for them. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we as women need to have a wake-up call. When we're younger women, majority of our mothers and even some of our fathers are grooming us to be independent. That is not cool. Like I said, I had two experiences. I had the mom who raised me, and I had my mom who gave birth to me. And my mom who raised me, she was an amazing mom. She made sure everything was cool with us. I never wanted for anything. She showed us so much love. You couldn't even tell the difference of if we were foster kids or if we were her child. There's no way you'd be able to tell that. A lot of people didn't even know. And we didn't go displaying our business like that. But then when I met my birth mom, when me and her met, she and my father, she did everything for my father. And when I looked at my birth mom, I was like, dang, why is she being a slave for him? I'm not considering that my father provided her a whole house. He taught her how to truck drive so they can be owner operators for each other. He provided very well for my mother to where she get wherever they want. They were a team. But he definitely taught her how to do some things. As a man, he upgraded my mother and took very, very good care of her No matter after all the drama that she did, they stayed together and they fixed that shit. And instead of me seeing all the shit that my father did for my mother, I thought, oh, she a slave. She be doing this. She be done. Because my mom, who was raising me, gave me the independent woman ideology based on her experiences with her relationships. Now, that's not my mom's fault. My mom was basically trying to protect me from experiencing the bullshit that she experienced. But she did not know if that was going to be my life story. And, it's no rule book in parenting. You just go as you go. Ain't no rule book to this shit. But that was her way. And there's a lot of other mothers and fathers out there telling their daughters, be independent, go to school, focus on your schooling. And then when you're done with all of that, you got all your ducks in a row, then find a man. But then there's other cultures of women, white, Hispanic, Asian, who cultures, Caribbean, who cultures preach marriage to the core. They preach marriage and united families. They preach this stuff because they know the power comes from families. But you build stuff together. Welch's isn't somebody's name, that's a family. Rockefeller isn't somebody's first name, that's a family. The power and wealth comes within families. That's why the Black community is not wealthy, because we're not doing that. We are talking about me, 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 me. It's a selfish mindset. And when I say this stuff, it goes over a lot of people's heads. Don't understand it. They don't get it because they worried about the wrong things. Oh, I can do it by myself. But it's not easy by yourself. And some of them, it is. But then there's some weak points within that too. How are you going to build a legacy? How are you going to build something powerful? The generational wealth, where is that? What happens with that? We are taught to be so hard as women because we got to fight, fight, fight. And Black women, we wonder why we so goddamn tired. We wonder why we fucking tired. Because no, Black women, y'all say it, we all say it. We're tired of being the backbone, right? Stop doing the shit. Stop it. Stop. Stop being so hard. Stop being so masculine. Stop living society fear-based. Tap into your divine energy if you haven't already and get your shit in order. Acknowledge your flaws. Change them. And there's women in their 40s who are getting married with multiple children and multiple baby daddies because they changed their mind frame of thinking. It ain't no, oh, what a nigga got gonna do for me and what he bringing to the table and whoa, 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 whoa. And what was crazy for me, people hated Kevin Samuels, but they celebrated Derek Jackson. And Derek Jackson was a trifling as hell. You out there getting women pregnant and you're married, sir, and nobody even knew you had a kid, a wife, or nothing. And you out there having it. And the woman, the wife somewhere praying for you, putting all her faith in you. She probably ignored every sign that was coming across her path. And for whatever reason, that's what she wanted to do. To the point where this man just said, fuck it. If she don't want to leave me, I'll just divorce her. And women was okay with that shit. But y'all mad at Kevin Samuels, who was divorced twice, not because he filed the divorce, but because his ex-wives did. But y'all mad at him. But Derek Jackson, A-okay, right? Girl, I'm telling you, this backwards ideology of these hyenas, it's not up to par for me. It's just not. The tea room is very biased. Very, very biased. Did these women learn anything from the pandemic? They sure didn't. I see many women get knocked out by men. They get attacked. Some of these women are making TikToks because there are men and people out there attempting to get trafficked. There was a woman on TikTok who grabbed her door, and they had some type of chemical. I don't know if it was fentanyl. It was something in it, and she almost died. Her husband got that ass to the hospital. They were trying to traffic her. They wasn't aware that she had a man around. You got to be covered out of these. You got to be protected. I don't think women understand that. We done got so conditioned, and so with the men have been done so good at what the fuck they do, we think we invincible. No, no. He said, damn, hearing a lady speak like this is crazy. We need more women speaking like this. We need more women speaking like this. We shouldn't have this much flack us. We really shouldn't. We shouldn't have this much on us. We shouldn't have so much of that on us. We're better than this. We are the cream of the crop. So for us to be acting the way we acting out in these streets, I don't understand it. We are way better than that shit. Yeah, get them likes up. I'm telling you, CBTV, like, that's real shit. If you are a woman and you have, first of all, and let's all be real here, you know what you look like and you know what you got going on at your prime, right? Men trying to holler at you left and right. Okay, that's when you're younger. And some women get it older as well. It just depends on what energy you carry, period. Right? Um, it really depends on the energy you carry. If you don't have your shit in order, I don't understand why women have the expectation of the man to have their shit in order. I seen this one girl, it was a guy, he was asking this girl a question, and she was asking him, oh, I make more money than him. And he was like, how much you make a year? She go, 48,000 a year. Just snapping the neck, baby. And she wasn't a black woman. She was a female. All women are doing this. It's not just black women doing this, but I try to stay out of them people business. If that's what they want to do, I'm trying to help my people. But this is still an example. She's swinging the neck. I make more than him, 48,000 a year. She was confident in that number, boo. And the host asked the guy, well, how much you make a year? He said, well, I actually make $101,000 a month. I'm a contractor and I do investments and all this other stuff. She was looking crazy. She's like, oh, well, I'm supposed to be impressed by that? No, you're embarrassed. Because you have this assumption that you are on top of things and you're not. Women need a reality check. We need a reality check. Leave the cackle, join the pride. Be a lioness, not a hyena. Please. Oh my God. Pop, I feel you, boo. I feel you, boo. I'm just saying, if CJ would have walked away and not put up a fight, yep, he sure would have. He would have been every name in the book. What's up, Tina? How you doing? Oh, I appreciate you, Tina. I appreciate you. Us women, we got to stick together. CPS was because of the fight. Yep. You have to learn how to rest in your feminine energy if you want a masculine man. Yes, and you got to let the man guide you. You can't, and this is what my dad told me. He said, women want men to lead the way they want them to lead. And I was like, Daddy, what you talking about? He just started laughing. And my dad has a very dark sense of humor, but he be telling some real shit behind the dark jokes. We women want our man to lead, and we want our man to have the control under our guidances, and that can't be, because first of all, if you chose this man, and this is something that I learned, if you chose this man, you should trust yourself and to know that the man you chose is going to do right by you and your family. If not, you don't need to be with him. You don't need to be busting it wide open. You don't need to be doing none of that. Okay? What's up, Denise? Good luck, girl. I got to get on my homework. My teacher has been very happy with me, and I'm so glad. No, it's not easy. It's really not easy. It's a big struggle. It's a really, really big struggle because we have to get over the fear. We got to get over the distrust. We got to get over that, because it's not just men, it's other people in our lives that we've been hurt by. So we put up this big wall and we think that's protection, and we think it's weak to let our guard down, because we start thinking to ourselves, if I let my guard down, somebody's going to fuck me over. And we don't even know, in the time that we're speaking that into existence. So that is what's going to happen. Exactly how we called it, because we truly believe that. We have to change our mindset. We really do. That's all I'm saying. It gets you nowhere, boo boo. Nowhere. I seen a comment that said no one wants to see Charlene acting masculine in the beginning. You know what? Y'all stupid. I'm trying to give the girls some help. I'm trying to help the girls out, okay? Because if you change your mindset and you stop being so hard, because I've been there before. Being hard is exhausting. It's exhausting. Okay? It's exhausting. I love the fact that my husband can be like, hey, babe, we got to get dinner together. Hey, babe, we got to get to that gym. Hey, babe, I already set up, like this morning. He went to the gym. He made sure my water was full for me. I had some nice ice fresh water. He had my workout pills ready for me. All right, baby, let's come on. You said you wanted to look good for Jamaica. It's grind time. We leave Tuesday. I love that. I love the guidance that he gives me. I love when he checks me when I'm a little out of control. When I'm yelling at children, and he goes, "Hold on, let me handle the kids." Oh, okay. Well, let me go in my room and close my door. I'll see y'all later. What I'm here for. Bye. Okay? Cause if I don't get away from these kids, we're gonna be tussling. And he like, it's no need for that. We said what he said. Give me your electronics. That's it. Period. And I like that better. Let me go rest up. Child, the benefits of having a person, and not just having a man around for the benefits of what he can do for you, the love, the support, the guidance that you give to each other. I think women need to stop seeking the, like, don't get no Pookie and Ray Ray. Don't do that. And a lot of Pookie and Ray Rays are from single hyena mothers. So don't do that. You got son husbands out here, and you got women, these single hyenas, raising son husbands. And then when you get with this son husband, you wonder why you don't have a relationship. You fighting a mama like Mama D. You get a mother like Mama D. Because there's a lot of single hyena mothers out there who put all their energy into their children, and they're sucking the life out their kids, not allowing their kids to have a life of their own. So I seen a video where this son decided to take his mother to prom because she never had a prom. That's a problem. I would have told my child, baby, that I missed out on that. It is what it is. You go get you a date. You enjoy yourself. Not her. Oh, yay, let me get my dress. Let me that's wrong. It's not about you anymore. And I understand the gesture of the son, and I think that's very sweet. But that woman should have told that boy, no, this is your night. This is your night. It's about you. Find you a date and do what you got to do. And you never know. If he did have a little girlfriend, that could have messed that relationship up between them two, because don't nobody want no damn mama's boy. And this is what a lot of other women are up against. There are women out there who are great women to be in a relationship with, and they want a great relationship, and they will get with these dudes whose mamas is hyenas, and they are son husbands. This is why Blueface got so much emotional turmoil going through him. Because these hyena mothers are grooming their sons to please them, because the man that they selected, who was not right for them, left them. So now they put the burden of the son to be their emotional placeholder. So if you're that hyena mother, emotional placeholder, There's no room for another woman, and she becomes the enemy. And that produces Mama D, Mama Royalty, Tokyo Tony, because she put a lot of emotional stuff on her daughter too. It don't fucking matter. And this is why I say the things that I say. We gotta chill the fuck out. What's up, Denise? Hey, Chatty Hub. Okay. It's not even possible, but the fact that they try is crazy. Some women know they choosing the wrong man but don't care. Okay, and then they'll choose the wrong man to spite the other woman, and they just, whew, everybody bashing the footballer for putting everything in his mom's name. Oh man, they was mad at that. But old girl had a motive, and she lost that battle. Oh Lord. And Pop, it must be the inflation. Ooh, child. It gotta be the inflation. $30. Woo. Not $30. Mm, 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 mm. Men have no way out in these courts, so I was glad for him. And that's people been saying that from time and time and time, and then women like to overlook it. Well, he could just take me to court, and it's not that simple. I'm telling you, they really don't. That's the Hyena sister code. They rather ignore it. And that Hyena sister code is bullshit, because you'll have these goofy hyena cackle out here talking about CJ, and then will turn around and make fun of a woman who's getting married, like Simone Biles, if I'm pronouncing her name right, talking about her edges. And it's like, instead of congratulating this woman on her marriage, y'all decide it's the best opportunity to talk about her hair. Regardless of how you feel about her hair looking and her edges, she the one getting married, not you, boo. So you need to check yourself. That's what I'm saying. The Hyena sister code is bullshit. They don't even like each other. They don't like women, period. They not ready for that conversation though. They really not. And that was my issue too. When she went to the bad kids prom, she made sure her and her mama was laid, honey. And I just felt like with the kids, they should have been laid too. You can be laid and your kids be laid. And then a lot of people was talking trash about me then. Oh, you said that she didn't do that for the prom, but you ain't do no better. Y'all saw my baby at the prom? And he told me Wednesday. No, he told me Tuesday. And that prom was that Saturday. And I took my ass up there and figured the shit out last minute than a motherfucker. Okay? Last minute than a motherfucker. Had to put a rush order in and made sure my son looked good for that day. And the day that I was supposed to get my hair done, he took my hair appointment. That's why my hair is so late. Why? Because this is his experience. His girlfriend wanted him to go, even though they told me last minute and wanted me to run around like a chicken with my head cut off. I made it happen for my child. Right? And even when we went to the mall, I gave them their space. What you want with my son? What's your intentions with my... No, no, no. No, no. He's a young man. He had a conversation with his father about how things going and everything like that, and I left it at that. If y'all want me to help pick out the dress, I'm here. But y'all saw me. I went and saw what the makeup was looking like. I wasn't about to involve myself in that. What's up, open-minded? Royalty needs to see a therapist. She not over living that lifestyle. She was living for 9 years. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's a big change. That's a big change to go in a Gucci store and a Coach store and get you all this, that, and the third. To go into the flea market is different. And that's not even trying to be shady. It's just an observation. You get what I'm saying? It's just an observation. It's not even trying to be funny. And the crazy part about that is she can still continue doing that lifestyle, but she got to get them views up. She got to get them write-offs together. She got to do the same thing that CJ is doing. Why doesn't she have the blueprint? Why isn't it already happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many factors to that. And when I point this type of stuff out and we have these conversations, people want to say I'm just hating. Fuck the facts. Because that's just easier. That's crazy to me. Okay? I don't understand it. Yep, that's what I'm saying. They was talking about that woman bad. Not congratulations, you got married. I'm happy for you. Now, and here's another issue that I have. They would have been complaining if he was a white man. So she displayed black love, but it was still a problem. They always gonna have a problem to every solution. It's always gonna be some negativity they gonna throw in you for all the positivity they receive. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. We got sons out here. We can't afford to be having all of this drama with these, because like, even now my son struggles. He tells me all the time, Mom, these girls, they keep messing with me, they keep talking about me, they keep putting their hands on me, and they are black girls. What am I supposed to say to my fucking child? And I told him, they're not all like that. There are some girls out there with their head on their shoulders. You just have to find the right one. Not all black girls act like that. And he's respecting me and understanding because he sees me as a mom, and he goes, okay, I get it. Well, maybe somebody else will come along and it'll be different. And then there's this black girl who moved from Vegas out here. And he was like, he told me the other day, there is black girls who act like they got some sense because she's nice. She don't do nothing to nobody. But people hate on her. And this is from hyenas. Ratchet hyenas. And we mothers with sons, this is some bullshit to us. It's some bullshit. And this is why I speak on the shit I speak on. This is why I speak on the shit I speak on. Thank you, Trisha. Exactly. If my son doing something funny, no, we gonna correct this. This is not how you was raised. And sometimes that don't always work, because y'all seen that dude talking about he got all these baby mamas because he keep raw dogging these females and he not taking care of their kids. And he said his mom and dad tell him, we didn't raise you like that. And he like, I don't care. It ain't nothing y'all can do about it. So you gotta really just be very observant of your shit. You know what, Quana? Not can we start over? How you doing, Quana? What's up, open minded? Not a nutritionist. I love y'all, but every parent has their own style of how they dress their child or raise. Sometimes you have to move on. No, this is what I'm saying, Shamirka. It's nothing wrong with people how they raise their kids, but you know, how many mothers do you know that don't put their kids in front of them? Because you wouldn't do it. And you know you wouldn't. So why are you justifying the behavior of another mother doing it? Because you wouldn't. Regardless of the different lifestyles that every woman look up, you know, if your baby gonna step out, you gonna make sure they are laid. Are you not? Or are you gonna make sure you're laid and they get whatever's there? Seriously, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to be funny at all. I'm just saying, like, us as mothers, we already know how we gonna want our kids. Like, the women who put their kids first, because we know that our kids did not ask to be here, they are going to laid to the T, to the best of our ability with what we have. So that's all good and all. That I understand your perspective, but I just can't rock with somebody when I clearly see that their dress, ballroom gown style, all the way down with the gold. The kids didn't even match like that. They were in all black. You wear black to a funeral. Yeah, get the mics up. What happened to all of Charlene's female friends? I thought she hung out with the Aries on her birthday. Girl, yes, and get the right therapist, not the therapist who running around talking about how fat her coochie is. That's a hot mess in itself. Exactly. What's up, Mary? Y'all stupid. Mm, mm. Your son had similar questions. See that, and that's crazy to me because it's like, damn. And then I be wanting to shake them, but they not my kids. I'll be wanting to shake these girls like, girl, who taught you that? Like that stop that shit. Thank you, Taisha. That's all I'm saying. Like, I get what y'all saying about different parenting, but y'all, we know as women how we get down when it's time to go and let our kids go see some shit. Okay. She said, no, ma'am. Daughter's hair need to be combed, part straight, balls and barrettes, match ribbons, not greasy. Son hair need to be okay. Okay, thank you, Kwana. I'm just saying that's just the type of caliber of mother that me and a lot of like women in this chat are like. Kids, come on, kids, what we doing? The hyenas need to do a wellness check on that girl. She plotting. I'm telling you, she plotting. Mm-hmm. To me, I'm let's do it belong. Let's talk about it beyond clothes, right? Let's talk about it beyond clothes. When she stepped in the place she was buying the dresses, everyone knew that whatever they were going to get was going to be based on her decision. Because she will ask them the question, but they knew the answer was going to be her answer. Why we playing? Why we playing like it's just her just doing the best she can when it's not? Oh, we just going to do gold and black. We know that's her color. She like gold and black. That was the theme of the twins. Gold and black. She black for the with the black hat for her birthday, and she had a gold dress for her birthday. Black and gold is her thing. So you mean to tell me, let's skip about the clothes. You mean to tell me, look beyond that. You're telling your children what y'all want to wear don't matter. This about me right here. I like this gold dress. Now, if I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know in the comments. When they saw that dress, when didn't one of the girls say, "Ooh, this dress for me" or something like that? Who said that? Because I heard somebody say that. Because somebody refreshing me. What's up, Mr. Jones? I'm doing pretty good. Running on fumes, but I'm okay. Her best friend and brother were in someone's chat last night. Uh, I just saw she requested a mental health advice, and that's fine. Okay, I'm telling you, I know how Pisces work. They can put that image of innocence all they want to, but they dangerous. When I first started watching Angelia and Nature's hair used to be combed, I liked that about her, about being a black mother. I don't know what happened. Me either, child. Me either. Definitely, she needs a mental check. But here's the thing, too. If she requested a mental check with him, he can request one with her. And they're just gonna be doing mental checks. It's just mud throwing at this point. It's gonna be going back and forth, back and forth. Child, this why I can't be no lawyer, honey. Royalty in the studio getting that. You know what? You are stupid, Richard. You are stupid. Okay, her mom said that. But Shamirka, that's my point. I know your child is always on point because we as women know that, and it's not like if she says she has it, then why wouldn't we have that expectation of her to slay them kids? If she claiming she's financially straight, She doing good. She's a YouTuber who's making all of this coin, who has an image, who's going to a bad kid's prom with other YouTubers who have the same image as well. This is why I said when royalty started going through the stuff she was going through, I would have been honest. Hey, y'all, I ain't got it like I had it. Okay? A bitch out here trying to figure this shit out. Y'all can rock with me. Y'all can watch my videos. Y'all can see me come up on the rise and do this shit on my own without CJ. But I do not have it like that. No, she didn't. What she did was she put Versace clothes on children when she didn't have to. She could have put some Minnie Mouse or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was truly that. But if you're trying to say you have an image, and this is why I say it's no excuse for me. If you, that same money that you took to go to Texas to make it about you for your birthday and spend all that money on strippers and do all that stuff that you was gonna do, you knew the prom was coming. You knew these birthdays was coming. You were aware of all of this stuff coming your way. I'm trying to understand your logic, Shamika, because I'm trying to pronounce your name correctly. Shamika. I'm not talking about the hair. Well, somebody said something about Jalea's hair. She just straightened Jalea's hair or whatever the case may be. But the dresses, I like that purple dress with the leg out that Jalea was rocking. That dress was basic. It was just black. And you just black on black on black. Like, what is that? The suits, I don't care about what the brother was wearing. He grown. He could figure his own stuff out. But with Leon, they could have coordinated better with that. Get something that fit him. It just gave me very last minute. It wasn't truly thought of, but I'm pretty sure she planned her whole birthday trip the way she wanted it, how she wanted it. You can tell with her birthday, she thought every single thing through. She planned out every single thing she planned out. She made sure them outfits was lit. Did she not? So why shouldn't I, as a mother, say, okay, well, she made sure she got her right. Let's see what she did with the kids. She went out and got her an Airbnb. She flew herself out to Texas, which is nothing wrong with that. But just like me and my husband, we're going to Jamaica. When we get home, we got Knott's, Universal Studios, maybe Six Flags. I will see because I don't really feel like hearing my daughter's mouth. The beach. The kids need their stuff too. We make sure we have our vacations for us, and we make sure we have vacations for our children. You don't ever want to put yourself in the position to where you're making the child feel like what they got going on don't matter. It's about me right now because I'm going through something. And in my opinion, that's what she was displaying by what she was doing. That's just my opinion on it. She's stressed. That's what happened. Well, CJ is very insane. Oh, CJ is very sane. Excuse me, I read that wrong. It's on the T pages. Well, they're gonna be mud. They're gonna keep mudslinging. You know what, Rico? You stupid. She wants a mental health check because her weirdo supporters say he unstable. And to me, she needs to stop listening to them because once it comes back the way it comes back, what's your next move? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, pick your poison. Do you have the money or not? You can't portray this image saying you got it all together and you got money and you doing all this stuff and you got bossetta and you about to show them how you doing and you're not doing it. That's why I told her she should have just been honest. We women understand when shit get rocky. We'd have been like, okay. But still, it does not negate the fact that that dress she had on was loud. The dress her mama was runner up. And then her kids just in black. There was no thought put into it. Regardless if they look nice, I mean, she didn't get the damn clothes out the dumpster. They're clothes. But, an opportunity, in my opinion, definitely was missed. Thank you. I think the point is that the three oldest should have stood out for the prom because they also have peers that are dressed like, come on. It was a kid's prom. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with being honest. Okay? That's why everybody know I coupon. I wish I would pay $10 for a bag of diapers. I wish the fuck I would. Exactly. No, I did not open minded. What did it say? What did it say? She doesn't make that much on YouTube. She barely posts. Mm. One thing I respect about Bandman Kivo, baby mama Dime, is she went out and got a real job. Even sold her chain to provide for her kids. She not prideful. Okay, did she got a YouTube channel? It hit different when you go from VIP treatment to standing in the line at the club. You know what though, chill? You was summer coming up and royalty going to need a lighter for the campfire. Mm. What the goals say? Thank you, T. Now I gotta go read the goals. Lord. Yeah, okay, open minded. Oh my gosh. Living your life on the internet can be a lot. And when you see someone going downhill, they should listen to the advice given. The right advice. Because they definitely listening to some advice out there. I saw someone say that royalty makes, they estimated that. They estimated that. And from how she spends her money, it does look like that. Yeah, whatever her intentions was, like I wouldn't even be saying anything if she did go out there and do that. And then when they went to the prom, the girls was matched up with her in gold. You know what I'm saying? The three girls matched up in her with gold. I don't care what her brother looked like because I really don't even know why he was there. But all the kids to me should have been just out there like, woo! Y'all saw how Yaya and her little brother was out there looking? Did y'all see the shoes he had on that matched with the tux? I was like, dang, they out there and then matching with their daddy. That was lit. Okay? And it's not really well, I don't know how much it would cost for like 5 kids to get, but I don't think it's that much. It shouldn't be if you're this YouTuber who makes all this money and you can go to Texas. That's all I'm saying. Charlene need to reach out to Ayam. You know what? Ayamla Van Zant is tired, honey. She done already schooled Ebony. And Ebony still ain't learned her lesson. It says subscribe to automatically be entered into. Oh, okay. Octavia would get on her, but she don't sugarcoat at all. Oh yeah, she don't. But you need those type of women like to like Miss Shahrazad Ali. Miss Shahrazad Ali been calling out the behavior of hyenas for the longest. For the longest. She been calling out women for the longest about their behavior. And they demonized Miss Shahrazad Ali. They demonized her. Some of them still are demonizing her. But nothing that she said back then and nothing that she's saying now is not showing. There's nothing that women are showing to prove her wrong. They're proving her right. Everything she said, everything she said, down to the point to where when you mad at the dude, you keep the baby away. She said all of this. If y'all don't know who Miss Shahrazad Ali is, go on, look her up. We need more women like her, more aunties like her to let us know, hey, we got to check our behavior sometimes. We are not always right. It's not always about us. I make more than that yearly, and I'm struggling, no cap. And they don't take taxes out of the YouTube money. She gotta pay taxes. That's not enough. I mean, if she does it right, she don't have to pay much. With business, you just gotta have credits and expenses to sustain. Get them donations out there. This is why giveaways happen. Expenses like the prom dresses. That's a YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should know this already. So I'm just confused. Anyway, read his list of goals. Not he wants to get married. Not he wants to get married. Okay. But you know what? A lot of men, when they hit like their mid 30s and close to their 30s, they be trying to settle. Okay. Okay. Charlene trying to hurt CJ. I just don't understand the craziness. I just don't understand the extra stuff. Get your child support, drop them off where you need to drop them off, get them back. It's done. Yes, the kids should have been dressed way better than that. That's just my opinion. I just felt like it was just a missed opportunity. Because if you are portraying an image out there and you are supposed to be this big subscriber, she was not shy about posting how many subscribers she had when Nike got her plaque for 100,000 people. When she finally got her silver plaque, for whatever reason, at that point in time, royalty decided to post how many subscribers she had. Now, I don't know why she decided she wanted to do that, but she wanted to do it. So she did it. Okay? So if you are trying to portray something, people are going to have the expectation of you to be on point. And that's just going to be what it is. If she came out and was like, look, y'all know what it is. Shit, I'm trying. Hell. We'd be like, okay. We're a supporter. We'll go down the road with her because we know as women how it is. But if you like, I got it like that, and we about to do this, and there's some big things coming your way. She always talk about big things coming her way that don't really come. You're not being honest. Okay. I mean, I people can take care of kids with 6100, but not the same lifestyle that she did. Because let's just say, because we truly, that was an estimate. We truly don't know the income she receives, right? That was an estimate. But let's just say she does receive 6100 a month. You can live off of 6100 a month, but she said her rent was already $3,500. That's half of that. Okay? So you got to factor in groceries. You got to factor in the electricity bill because you in Vegas, you know it's going to be hot as shit. So that air conditioner bill going to be okay? And unless she got a swamp cooler, a portable swamp cooler or something to get it popping, you just got to have to course some corner somewhere and do something, right? And then you got the kids' expenses. You got the kids doing stuff. I think, and Royalty's best bet is, now that she has the kids and she's attempting to record them on the YouTube channel, she has to give them paychecks. She needs to go fill out the form that she needs to form so she can give them W-4s for them to fill out, sign a contract. Okay, sign the contract just in case you're audited by the IRS, and let them know that you have Nation, Jalea, and Leon as your employees. You got to do that. It's a home-based business. Okay? Whatever LLC she has, she needs to drop it down to a single member LLC. Okay? That way she can do that. Make it a home-based business. That way, whatever clothes, whatever things that you're buying for your kids, give that to them in their paycheck. Have them buy their own clothes, their own shoes, all of that stuff, because they're your employees now. That way you can get up over $12,000 a year back for each child because those are your employees. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. Just a thought. When you have a business, there's so many benefits to having a business. It don't even matter if it's a small business. If you have a job and then you have a small business on the side, sometimes those expenses and credits from your business can cover the what you may owe from the IRS from the job. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Allegedly. Allegedly. But she can do that with the kids. That is basically putting money other places and recycling it. She'll get all that back. It's a write-off. They're your employees. They're your employees. They're still getting the stuff that they need. And you're paying them. So you'll get all that money back. Get your money back. These are the things that you're supposed to know in order to survive if you're going to do this YouTube stuff. I don't know why she doesn't know this stuff. That's why I said the kids could have been dressed flied in a mug. They could have just went, you know what I'm saying? She would have got that money back. Yes, she definitely did that organically. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. That is what happened. That's why the plaque says "So Cool Kids" and not "Life of Royalty." Just saying. I think it's in Vegas. I'm assuming it's in Vegas. She won't be able to go to CJ house. They will have to meet up somewhere. And that's fine. I don't think they should go to each other's houses. Meet up at the police station. Keep it cordial. He said build a home, rebuild his grandmother's house, move Kamari to Vegas. And he's been planning on trying to get Kamari and Nike to Vegas for the longest. I know that's right, CJ. Start a charity for single dads. Come on now. That, you know what, and that's a blessing this is a blessing in disguise for CJ to experience this, because when you're like I said before, when you're put in a situation where you experience something and you survive that, you want other people who have experienced or may experience the same thing to have better understanding and a better outcome because you came out of it. So that's really big of him to start a charity for single dads, because a lot of single dads are overlooked. Okay, I know of a single father who's really out there taking care of his daughters, and the mama out there doing deadbeat mama for real, and be all on social media posting pics of herself like I'm cute. And I'm like, damn, okay. And she talking about a new man she need and all this, that, and the third. Whole time, kids just missing their mama. I don't get it. Start a community center, start a sneaker store, graduate from college. What college you talk about from? Okay. Ah, man, that would suck if she not doing any of that. Yep, free tax, PJ. It sure is. The IRS is not going to charge her children for the job, so that's just free money. Let them know. Instead of Charlene making CJ look like a lie, she been telling since the breakup, saying I'm tired of the drama. Talking about CJ needs to keep Lexi off his content. She gonna still be there. And let's talk about that, because I said I was gonna talk about that. Let me go back to the comment. Hold on. Child, none of her homework. Did none of the homework. Um, let's talk about that TNT. Let's address that. What is the issue with Lexi? Because here's my opinion. Lexi's a new girlfriend, right? She came to the situation. She stepped on the scene. She's a new girlfriend. I did not hear as much drama and as much flack from Tata being with CJ as I heard from CJ being with Lexi. What's the issue? Why do they not like Lexi so much? And I hear them call her, and I see them call the name white bitch gets thrown out a whole lot. And this is my issue with hyenas. They feel like they're entitled. They're entitled to the black man no matter how they treat them. And then you'll go and hold on, let me see if I can get my son to bring me his phone so I can play these clips. You guys can even go on YouTube and you can see many men and many women discussing why black women are the least desired. You even hear Louis Farrakhan himself, okay? Because we know how Muslims really pride the love of the woman. You even hear him get on the ideology of the independent woman. It's not helping. This is why I say the black woman has to separate from the hyenas and leave that sister code bullshit alone. Because you'll get mad at CJ for being with a white woman. But to me, if you are not bashing black women, then you doing what you do. Now, when you start tap dancing and cooning, then I'm a side eye you. Okay? But he didn't say, you know what, I like white women so much better and da 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 da. So why all the hate? He went to a feminine woman. He was tired of the masculine energy and the craziness, so he saw somebody who was feeling him. He was feeling them. The energy was matched, and they've been rocking with each other since then. So what's the issue? I don't get it. Dave Chappelle has an Asian wife, and he pro-black to the core. He don't disrespect black women. He don't say nothing about black women. But he chose who he chose based off of, I guess he said, where he lived at. It wasn't, oh, because black women are like this and black women are like that. Now, dudes like that, you gonna give the side eye, because what the fuck are you talking about? But CJ ain't did none of that. So what's y'all issue with Lexi? Lexi get hate every single day. Every single day. And that's crazy. That's embarrassing, if you ask me. Not Nike can help her with her taxes. You gotta write that down. Inbox me on my Instagram. I will send you all the information you need to know. Why people mad at CJ? Men mad at CJ? I think they got hyena mothers. The tea room says CJ got full custody of the kids. When they say that? When they be getting all this information? Look, when CJ posted he got to see his kids and justice was served, I was like, okay, cool. I thought the subject was going to be dead. I thought everybody was going to move on and then we move on to the next hyena. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I assumed. But apparently, I was wrong. That just... Girl, as long as you have your paperwork in order, the IRS cannot do anything to you. And they have plenty of apps that help you with that. I use Hurdle. And all you got to do is swipe right, swipe left. What's an expense? What's not an expense? What's the expense for? And when you have an LLC, you got to make sure you write down that shit in the ledger, because they don't play that shit. You gotta make sure that ledger is filled out. Any changes you make need to put in that ledger. We can't be sloppy out here. You shouldn't be afraid of the IRS, and as long as you have your paperwork in order, there's nothing they can do. What I just mentioned about the kids, all of that is legal. It's on the IRS website. It's literally right there on the IRS website. just literally. People just don't know that you can hire your kids and you can pay your kids. They can buy their own damn school clothes and everything like that. And it's a tax write off for every year. Get your money back. Come on now. School don't teach you that. You got to look at these business people that got that YouTube is its own. Okay. Okay. She don't want to work. Oh, well, she better get them blogs up, do something. She wasn't trying to listen to CJ when he was giving her the game. Oh, then her bad. Because I'll be damned. Her bad. You better go on YouTube and look it up. Get them benefits. Because what? Regardless if she ain't created that channel, she still, if he gave her that channel, not she stole the channel. If he gave her that channel, um, she could still get the benefits of the write-offs from it. I'm pretty sure the BBL that she did receive was written off. What you mean? Is it true he has full custody? I didn't see anything where it said he had full custody. I know they're fighting for custody, but they have another hearing in July, so I doubt that. I don't believe that, so I don't know what they talk about with that. Yeah, because YouTube will get your ass for falsely copyright striking people. If you out here talking about somebody got your product and stuff, you better damn well did the trademark shit and everything you needed to get legal rights of it. Because if you didn't, YouTube will take your channel. So I mean that shit sound good, but you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're doing. Took like she, the other girl, are not friends no more. The other way. I think the roster girl and her daughter hair lock. I don't know. Not she don't like working. Yeah, he's changing. A lot of fathers have went through what he has. Just crazy that I didn't believe it till it happened to me. And that's what happens. Like in the manosphere, men are harder on each other in themselves than women are on other women, right? So men get made fun of if they're not they're not in a certain image. You know what I'm saying? This is why there's a lot of young men or boys who have been molested or touched, and they're afraid to speak because it's going to look bad because of what other men may say. So men are way harder on each other and themselves than women are. Women are told you are special. No matter what you do, you can rise above it. You're a delicate butterfly. They do not get held accountable. That's why channels like mine, channels like the Crimson Cure, and congratulations on her marriage again, and Six the Goddess, Love Dorsey. This is why a lot of these women, and there's more. There's way more women. Riva, I can keep going. It's a lot of women out there talking about this. This is why when women discuss issues like this, other women get uncomfortable because they don't know where they don't feel like they should be held accountable of anything. How many women have you seen rally up against these women who falsely accuse these men of going to jail? Y'all remember that football player who was in college and something happened with a girl had an attitude or whatever, and she told the people that this man raped her and he went to prison for a long time, and she finally felt bad and she decided to tell the truth and say that this man did not rape me, I was just mad. Where was the outrage? Where was the accountability? It was the next day. Nobody cared. Nobody said anything. You had a couple of women who said something, but it wasn't to the capacity to where we can make change, because that's somebody's son that went to jail who was headed to having a prosperous football career. He was in jail so long, he missed all of that. Where was the justice in that? Where was the women holding that girl accountable for that? Miss Shanquilla Robinson got murdered in our faces from these hyenas. There was no reason why they should have beat up on that girl like that. I don't give a damn how mad you are. Y'all gonna jump her like that? And she wasn't even fighting back. They killed that girl. They killed her. And they didn't get no charges brought up against them that stuck. That's somebody's daughter. This is why I say black women cannot continue being connected to these hyenas, because if you accept that and you agree with that, you a damn hyena too. Don't support no shit like this. But when I bring this information up and we discuss these things and bring it to the forefront, I'm the one bashing. Girl, if you don't... Yeah, she did say queens don't work. She did fumble the bag. I know, and I don't understand why they're talking about Lexi. Lexi literally did nothing. I mean, they're just too invested. Until somebody send me a video that Lexi was on some suspected white supremacist stuff, y'all can dead that issue. Y'all can dead that, and I doubt she is, but I'm just saying, let's get a screenshot. Go to Twitter and find something. If y'all can't do that, it sounds like y'all being prejudiced. Exactly. Y'all so stupid. We all know why, and it's no secret, and that's a shame. We all know why, and that's a shame. That's terrible. The fact that we know it and we not saying it says a lot. It's because she white. And that's not cool, because she ain't do nothing to nobody. She literally just hopped on the scene. Yep. Lexi is a threat. She has a lot of connects. I'm telling you. All right, Robin. We got you, girl. Not pots and pans. Charlene brought her mom to a fight. Okay, she's very feminine. Not bringing the rice to the table. Y'all stupid. I know that's right, open-minded. We gotta be, honey. You know what? Okay. And let's talk about that too. We as women gotta understand this too. There are just some women that men cannot build with. There's women that men cannot go to the next level with. It's just what it is. You know why? Because if you get with a woman and you start becoming successful, let's use CJ's example since we are discussing. CJ got information from his brother Jinx. He started making good videos. He got his first YouTube check, and then the kids start coming into play, right? Then they got even more subscribers, got even more views. It became a family channel. Everybody loving it. They living high off the hog and everything like that. What's the next level? In my opinion, when the views were going down, they were going down when they were together. Because if you're going from 13 million views, 33 million views, all the way down to 6,000, then it went down to 5,000, then it went down to 4,000, all the way down to 1,000, not thousand, I'm sorry, million. Then it went down to 1 million. When it got down to 1 million, sometimes it would be 600 and something thousand, sometimes it'll be 700 and something thousand, sometimes it'll be a million. That's the numbers dwindling with them. They were there. What's the next step? What's the next level? Sometimes we as women can be so comfortable in where we at, she might not have been the person anymore to go to the next level. Because Lexi Leave color out of it. Lexi's like, why don't we try this? Have you tried doing this? Why don't, it's not just CJ coming up with the ideas. Lexi is coming up with the ideas as well. She's feeding his creative energy. He's feeding her creative energy. They're feeding off of each other about what they can do to work on a YouTube. Let's do skits. Let's do this, that, and that. She's letting him explore. She's allowing him. She's supporting him. She's just being the support. She don't have to be in the forefront. She don't have to be the main person. We sat there and we watched that woman cook for that man every night to show her appreciation. We sat there and saw that woman stay up all night doing some balloons and shit for Valentine's Day just to show him she appreciated her. We saw this woman connect with his mama, and they made the cake and they made the balloons. They got special cake for him made. Besides the cake that from the subscriber, that cake, the other cake was dope too. We see her do all this. It's not about her taking royalty's place. It's about what the benefits she's bringing to CJ as a woman. Let me show you something different. She done took this man a NASCAR. He done got VIP seats at a basketball game. And this is not his money. This is her. She's showing him something different. She's showing him her value. And he's like, wow, I've never seen this before. Now, you don't, and as far as intimacy, she's giving that to him. She's catering to his needs. They argue. He slipped out and said it one day. Oh, you being nice right now for everybody. And she's like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? We all know. But she's tapped into his needs. That's what men want, is a woman that's tapped into their needs. Men are very simple. Not the Ray Ray and Pookies, okay? But the men, for real, very simple. They don't ask for much. I just seen a video where this man came home from a 13-hour shift on World Star. And this woman, his wife's just sitting there. And she eating some pizza. And he's like, dang, you ain't got dinner cooked for me? I've been gone 13 hours working. She's like, I've been working too. He's like, you work from home and you only work like 8 hours. You can like throw something together, make me something to eat. No, I'm tired. I don't feel like, you got this done, don't you? You got your clothes clean, don't you? Why I gotta cook for you? I'm not your mama. This is the new day and age of modern women. And don't get it twisted. Like tonight, I'm cooking for my husband. He wants some salmon. I'm making him some salmon. But my husband cooked for me too. In my opinion, he cooks better to me than I do. Because I don't like cooking. But I will cook for him. It'd be good. I know how to cook. But I don't like to cook. Cooking is not my thing. He loves to cook. But if he's gone all day and he come home, I'm going to have dinner ready. Why do I need him to come home from a long shift of being outside all day to be here hungry? Now he got to figure out what he want to eat. And I've been home all day. That don't make any sense to me. At least order something. Shit, do something. That's what I'm saying. She resting in her divine feminine energy, and she's supporting him. She being right in her place. Did you ever talk about nothing but bullshit saying she flagged all your videos? Oh, I'm not worried about that, Brenda. I'm getting all them videos back, baby. I'm not worried about that, Brenda. I'm steps ahead. And if they keep playing like that, I'm telling you, YouTube does not play well with fraudulent copy strikes. They just don't play them kind of games. Right. And I'm like, Lexi is not here to look good for those hyenas. She's here to look good for the man who likes how she looks. That's so weird when I hear other women talk about how other women look, and these women be in relationships, these women be married, they be happy, and they be like, why does your opinion matter? When she's clearly in a good place. She clearly don't have to worry about if CJ thinks she not cute. Cause what? Yeah. Man, that's crazy. They all in the documents and stuff. Okay, so like I explained earlier in the beginning of the video, the lawyers are requesting that. That's not really CJ requesting it. The lawyers is requesting full custody. It's like making a deal. He's not expecting full custody. He's just going to want them to meet in the middle. You can't go in with a low bid. You got to go in with a high bid. And you just got to let the lawyers do what they do. There's a reason why the lawyers do these procedures is because they're lawyers and they've been in court for the same profession that they've been for years. So they have to aim high. You have to aim high. And then wherever the judge see fit or mediation see fit to meet in the middle, that's where you're going to go. Royalty is a follower and her rats are and I don't understand that because nothing that they've said so far has been working. So you would think if the stuff that they've been saying ain't working, you would do something different that works. I don't get it. CJ said the LLC is his. Can he take that from her? I mean, if they don't have a written contract that it belongs to her and he has proof that he set it up, yes, he can. Rules are rules. Yeah, I got you. Go ahead. Just hit me up on my Instagram. You can either hit me up on Mrs. Demary or you can hit me up on Make It Make Sense. Pick your poison. People keep saying if Charlene went back to CJ today, Lexi would be gone, but I don't believe that. I think but that's fantasy talk. That's fantasy talk. If was a fifth, we all be fucking drunk. That's fantasy talk. I mean, if I had $1,000,000, then I'd have $1,000,000. Like, what does that mean? That's a nothing burger. They just keep saying these nothing burgers. Child, that is hilarious. I was referring to Charlene. She exposed so much so-called money making. Yeah, she said she had like a Calvin Klein deal or some shit. I ain't heard from that. CJ set that up and he could. I'm telling you. Well, she's pandering to her audience. The people that watch her like hearing that type of talk. So she gonna keep on it. Like, there's just some people on YouTube who don't care what they put out there in the atmosphere. They just need those subscribers. They just need those people listening to them. Okay? They just pandering to their supporters who think crazy like that. What I say, open-minded? What I do this time? You can tell she didn't listen to nothing. I mean, come on. Yeah, she figured she had a disease to die. Nah, you gotta go for the gusto. You gotta aim high. And then they meet in the middle. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, he is, but the lawyers are doing that because there's some procedures that lawyers have to do. You got to aim high. He's not expecting to get full custody because he has to prove probable cause of him receiving full custody. He has to prove that Royalty is a bad mother. The only way that they can prove that Royalty is a bad mother is if they have proof that she was on some kind of drug, and if they have proof that she is unfit or the children are in danger by being around her. Now, how they go about that, I'ma mind my business. Y'all been color coding and painting. Y'all go ahead and paint however you want to paint it. But that's what they have to prove in order for them to get primary custody. They would have to do that. It's very difficult, even in neutral parent states. It's still difficult to prove that the mother is not fit. Just saying. But his lawyer is giving him this advice. This is not CJ's idea. It's the lawyer's advice that he's taking. This is why you get lawyers, because they know to do certain things that you may not be aware of. That's what's up. I'm telling you, it starts off early. I don't understand it. And this is why it's different for women. It's different for women because if you ain't been held accountable and ain't nobody been on your ass, like the grandmas, it used to be that way though, remember? With the big mamas. It used to be that way. Pull your skirt down. Don't be out there doing it. Used to be that way. Once upon a time, there were big mamas out there getting their daughters in order, teaching their daughters how to cook, teaching their daughters how to do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It was that at some point. There were women who were very feminine. They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's just so different now. Uh-uh. The documents show everything. He requests full custody, child support, DHS. Yeah, we saw that. Exactly. They go for the max. The attorneys go for the max. It's standard. If y'all don't know now, y'all know. All right, open-minded. Yeah, they about to start mudslinging, man. It's about to get really nasty. Custody battles are not fun. But here's the thing, Lenny. Even if CJ got full custody, he would not do royalty like royalty did him. And here's why. Because he knows the importance of children being around mothers as well. You can't do tit for tat when it comes to being a parent. What's best for the child should always come first. So even though he may not like her and he may not agree with a lot of things that she has done to him, it's not right for him to do it back. You can't do that because that affects the children just like it affected the children now. So no, no, no. It's time to take the high roads. Time to be positive. Hey, you know what I thought of when I read this comment? Remember that woman? She was like, "You are all going to jail." Period. That's what that comment. I don't know why that comment reminded me of that shit, but that's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, the hyenas are in the bushes. The cackle is here. They did take her life. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, she just existing. Not rice jars. I don't know how CJ a bad person, but he's trying to help. Yeah, he said in this video he wanted all of them to have a certain lifestyle. He still wants Leon and them to have a lifestyle, especially Leon, because he has a special place in his heart for Leon. You know what I'm saying? Leon could remind him of him as an adolescent. And he poured a lot into Leon since he was little. What y'all saying about KFC? You know what? I wonder does CJ still have those bank accounts set up for royalty to the kids when they were together? I don't know. Something got to give, honey. She got to do something. You don't miss your water till your well run dry. Welcome back, Pop. They think that Lexi is standing in the way of CJ and royalty. What? No. If CJ wanted to be back with royalty, like, can't nobody prevent you from being with who you want to be with. Like, what is Lexi gonna do? Beat him up? Like, they got to be real about that. That's terrible. This is what I don't like is that they be calling Lexi Chucky. That's nice. Yeah, that's not nice. That's not cool. Like they don't even know that woman. No, he don't. CJ don't want royalty back, and royalty don't want CJ back. It's too much bad blood. Like they not coming back from this. They ain't Blueface and motherfucking shit. I can't even think of her name right now. Yeah, that's weird that they do that. Not Denny's. Mm-hmm. She said, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Ah, I feel like he should do a series of those skits and put them as shorts. YouTube pay. Yeah, he gonna do something. He gonna do something. You know what? Lexi is pretty. And she looks like an Italian woman. She got that exotic face. But I mean, what would they know about that? Half of them people don't even travel. Uh, 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 Man, I need to get on Lexi level though, because today, child, I told y'all on Wednesday, since my Zumba instructor is gone, my husband be working my ass out on Wednesdays now. Man, he had me on this ab machine. I thought I was going to about die. I was like, I really got to build the muscles back up in my stomach. Woo! The least that woman could have did was cook for him. I'm just saying. And then but you know what? And here's the thing. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. Royalty did cook for him. In the beginning, you saw she cooked for him. They had Taco Tuesdays. He had his mouth full of tacos and full of royalties food. It got to the point where he was so used to her cooking, right? In the beginning, she did all of that. In the beginning, she threw it back for him. In the beginning. But when a relationship turned sour, and this is my opinion, when she was pregnant with them twins and she did a video vlog saying why she took CJ back after she found out he cheated or whatever, and she was going hard on her fans like, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? I just got to do what's good for me and my kids. I feel like at that moment, it was just business. It was just business. And I think part of her in the beginning believed that once they had children, things were going to get better between them. And when she found out that he cheated on her again and she made that video and decided to go back to him, soon as she leaned her head to the side and said, you know what, you guys, I just got to do what's better for me and my kids. Y'all don't know my life. And when she started nigga explaining like that, I said, oh, okay. When I seen that video, I said, that's where it ended. Because remember, CJ started saying she was boring. CJ started supposedly cheating on her with multiple women and sending money for pictures. And then he started complaining, saying she's not cooking anymore. He's sitting around hungry because she's not cooking no more. Then he started saying things like she only get dressed to be on camera. When she off camera, she just look how she look. She don't dress up. She don't do nothing. So I feel like at that point, she may have emotionally checked the fuck out and was like, nigga, I'm here. And then when he wanted some, she gave him some here nigga pussy. Here nigga. Shit. The romance was gone. And I feel like at that point, she should have left. Why are you still there? That's when she should have been getting all her coinage together. Am I wrong? Okay. Something. Before you get in a relationship with someone, you need to see if they want the traditional or modern. Yes, you got to see what you guys want in the relationship, how it fits your needs, how you can fit their needs. Okay? I feel like the story he posted when they were in Florida saying no matter what others say, I find this woman very beautiful. And he gonna stand on that. I just don't think they need to be harassing this woman every single day because you don't like who CJ with. Like, that's dumb. You think you harassing her is going to be like, okay, fine, CJ, I don't want to be with you no more because user 72685 said that I look like this and I don't want to tolerate it anymore. Girl, please, not for where she's standing. Shit. She's sipping Mai Tais and champagne and shit. Girl, what? Stop. Man, that would have been child. What's crazy is how openly racist they are to Lexi. I wouldn't say racist, I would say prejudiced. Those are two different things. Image white women on a channel calling a black woman. Oh, imagine. Yeah, it would have been a whole lot about man. Man, it would be outrage, honey. It would be motherfucking outrage. And it's not like she was like, he's with me now because men, like, who was that goofy broad, that singer? She did a song with Chris Brown. That goofy broad who made a song talking about some light skins is better or some bullshit like that. She was on some colorist shit. Turned out the woman wasn't even black. Who was that chick? Now, if Lexi would have did some shit like that, then we would have to have a different conversation, right? Y'all remember who that singer was? She was goofy as hell. She got canceled quick, okay? I can't even remember her name. But if Lexi did some shit like that, then everybody would be pissed off. Okay? Because that's just shit you don't do. But you attacking this woman because she white is crazy to me. Especially if she ain't said nothing about us. Who was that singer get named? Y'all post in the comments if y'all know who I'm talking about. She made some stupid song. It was the baby's baby mama. She done got done the same way the first baby mama did. As a matter of fact, I think the baby was treating the first baby mama better than he did that one. Cause didn't he put her out or some shit? And it was all this weird shit and stuff like that. And then she came out with a goofy ass song, and I don't know why she thought it was gonna hit. Cause we don't play them kind of games. And then come to find out, she wasn't light skinned. She's like Dominican or some shit. CJ got with that dry macaroni. Man, she said, here, nigga, take it. I don't even care. No, it shouldn't. And the fact that they call her white bitch all the time automatically shows what hyena shit they on. Damn. I don't know if she does. Well, you know what? I think she does have a lawyer now. She got some type of representation if she is requesting CJ to pay her lawyer fees as well. That was like a counter response. Not 21st. I never said this. I don't know what they are doing with his pics and videos, but he looked good. You know what? Cameron, her mom is her post. Y'all stupid. Not Calvin Klein, my ass. Maybe it was an off-brand version. CJ deleted all royalty and her kids off his Instagram. He done. Wow, did he? I didn't even look and see. For real? The kids too? Richard, quit playing with me. For real. Royalty went to his house wearing makeup and all, and CJ didn't fall for that. Yeah, I noticed that. It was like weird energy. He was like, yo, tag showing. It was just different. It was just different. Ugh, child, the ghetto. Not alien vibes. Hell, she done sent them to school with them black eyes. Lord. No problem, Latera. I try to get as much information out as I can. I'm not going to know everything, but I will try the best of my ability to research it. I think she's just pandering to her audience. I think half the stuff she say, she just say it and she laughs all the time. I don't think she take it seriously. That's why on her shit it say entertainment purposes only. What's up, Derek? I'm just saying. I think that's what she does. Her audience likes that, so why change it up? If she go in there saying anything positive about her, about CJ, her audience ain't gonna like that. So she pandering to her audience. Oh, you know what? Y'all are stupid. Uh-uh. Not the elephant man. Girl, a hot ass mess, honey. Spitting on everybody. Jalea don't want nothing to do with CJ. Yeah, that is like, oh, is that a live or is that a premiere on Des thing? Is she live or is that a premiere? Can you check for me, Ashley? Cause if she live, I'm about to get off. CJ took them bank accounts back. You stupid. Damn. Yeah, Lexi is beautiful. It's all bad when somebody named Duty Low don't even want you. I think what it was too, I don't even think it was the fact that Duty Low didn't want her. I think it was like when she started exposing and showing off like these men want me. Men are private. They don't like girl, what you doing? Like, what you doing? Like, yeah, we talking on Instagram live and shit, but be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like she went anyway. When certain celebrities hit you up in your DMs and you single and ready to mingle, she didn't even want Duty Low. Because if she did, it, they would have did that shit in private. I'm just saying. That's my perspective on it. Child. Yeah, because she ain't did nothing. She ain't said nothing. She ain't did or said a damn thing. She just existing. He also said she didn't even take a shower every day. What? When did he say that? You know what? I'm not about to play with y'all. She wanted to secure the bag and she failed because, honey, okay, like anyway. Yep. CJ went from the royalty store, bought taco shells to okay. Why eat a burger when you got steak and potatoes at home? Yeah, the baby mama. What was her name? Yeah, Danny Lay. Yeah, she just all types of weird and wrong. Just loud and dumb. It was just loud and dumb. And then got played like a soybean burger, just like the other baby mama. And I think the other baby mama had more things going on with herself and had more pulls. So she definitely looks stupid. Yeah, yellow bone is what he wants. She ain't, first of all, she wasn't even a yellow bone. Just embarrassed. That shit, when she got canceled, that was the funny. You don't play with us. We don't play that colorist shit. What is wrong with you? What? Girl, she learned the hard way. That shit, and that's how I like to see us united, people. We need that energy to keep us together. That was a beautiful moment. Shut the fuck down, people. That's how you do it. She done she done got worse. She called her side chick and kicked her out on the live. She called who? Man, man, that was hilarious. Okay, so Des is live. Is she live? Because if she's live, I'm getting off. She has a lawyer of some sort. Yeah. Yeah, she has a lawyer. That shit is fucking hilarious. Just dumb. This why we can't have nice things. His kids are still on his IG reels. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Y'all don't be coming for Nike. Nike said she needed a break. Okay. She said finally. A premiere? What is it so it's not a live? Like what's the difference? Cause Des got that tech shit. That high quality shit that I don't what is that? Cause she got all these features. Lamb chops are so delicious. When she was twerking on the school grounds, child, if they like it, I love it, honey. She went and exposed Chief Keef. Right. Like, be quiet, girl. But that's how you know she truly didn't even want to talk to them. She didn't even want to move on. She just kind of just was showing, like, I can get it if I wanted to type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go out there and get a man who got just as much as money if not more. And when Chief Keef saw that she exposed that, I don't know what else happened after that. We ain't heard nothing else. Oh, okay. He said it a while ago. I remember Lexi told CJ, I ain't need you. I can't with the Audi in a house. What? No, she's not live. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'll go on her live. Yeah, I seen Nike's video already. I already commented. And you know what? I got a message to Nike, okay? Don't you come for us water signs, okay? Now y'all heard me saying the live yesterday that I had my Leo friend pick out some clothes for me, okay? And it's not all water signs. Some water signs know how to slay, honey. But it's other water signs like myself and maybe even Tavy who may not know what the fuck we're doing, okay? Don't come for us. She said she dressed me up and failed miserably. That hurt my soul. Cause I felt that. Because I be feeling like when I be dressing up and I be texting my friend like, girl, how I look? And she be like, girl, put that back. I be like, oh shit. Oh my God. Don't be coming for us water signs, damn it. Some of us need help. TJ even stated she was dry in bed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what you expect somebody to do? Nike said they are dead to me. I think her and Tavy broke up again. No, they didn't. It's the retrograde. You can't break up during the retrograde. Holler at me at the end of May and we'll talk about it. But right now, you can't do none of that during the retrograde. All that's going to happen is you're going to go through all of that. And then when the retrograde is over and you in the shadow period, y'all going to make up. Just a waste of time. Oh, yeah. Yep, the cackle is here. The cackle is here. Nike said she seen a video of CJ and Royalty doing the... Do Nike said it sound dry as fuck. Ain't hearing nothing. Oh, yeah. I remember her saying that. That's fucking hilarious. But she wasn't interested. I told you she was giving him some hair pussy. You know when you're in a relationship with somebody and she's a water sign, right? So if water signs tend to be a little bit more depending on the placements, depending depending on the placements, they tend to be a little bit more emotional, right? So if a water sign is not emotionally invested in you, whether male or female, you ain't getting no eggplant, you ain't getting no cat. And if you do, it's here, nigga, just going. So, okay, it's going to be boring. She not about to do all the tricks and flips that she did in the beginning. And if you feel like you're not capable of doing that anymore, that's the time you should have just made sure your money and finances was in order and left. Because didn't he give her like, how much money did he give her after she had the babies? Wasn't it like $13,000, $10,000 or some shit like that? Y'all post in the comments, like, how much money did he give her? Y'all stupid. No, and that's what I'm saying. If you're not meeting your man's needs and expectations as a wife, as a girlfriend, you can't get mad when he go out and get it from somewhere else. 30,000. Okay, so 30,000 is enough for a down payment on a home. Okay, more than enough. And being a first, that's enough money to clean clean up your credit and still have enough money to put down on a house as a first time home buyer. So many missed opportunities. But I think the fear of what could happen if CJ wasn't around just overcame her. That's what I feel like. What did she do with all the money he was giving her? I don't know. But them funds dry up if you ain't got no more funds flowing in. What was she doing with the money if she wasn't paying no bills? That's a good motherfucking question. That's an amazing question. Yeah, but you don't need 30,000 to start a business. Like what? Not the business she started with the hair stuff and everything like that. And if she really, really, really was gonna get it popped off and it was really gonna be cool, he would have gave her more than that. What ugly shoes? You know what? When they broke up last time, I knew she was coming back. You know what, Deja? I didn't know what was going on at that time. And I was like, damn, I hope she's straight, you feel me? And I'm the type of friend that if I hang out with you and you and your dude get into it, I'm gonna mind my motherfucking business. Because I've been around too many women who would like Krishan and Blueface. They dog each other, fighting, just all types of hoopla. People get invested, then they get cussed out by both of them, and they all do that just for them to get back together. So for me, once Royalty did the video vlog of her standing in front of a moving truck with the kids, when she did that video with the moving truck and she went furniture shopping for her new place only to not move there and all of that shit was cap, I said, oh, well, let me mind my motherfucking business. Because what did you do all that for? A single mother with 5 kids making $100K in Vegas is lower middle class. Yes, it is. Not drive mad kids different. Y'all stupid. She went and bought that Challenger and just simple minded. What? Is that what she did with the money? Oh no, honey. Oh Lord. Uh-uh. She should have just used that money to rejuvenate that. You know what? Y'all stupid. Ain't no telling how much money she put down on that Challenger. Yeah, we don't know. What's up, Mooch? CJ had a full Tati, thought she was finna be with him. Royalty came back. You know what? Tati and CJ could not be together because Tati was very young and she was turned the fuck up. Okay? She was turned, honey. It was a lot of stuff involved in that situation. Like a lot of games being played. It was passionate in the beginning, but then became exhausting for CJ towards the end because he was like, "Damn, this shit is not passion. It's toxic." So, and then he would eventually kind of dibble and dabble back and forth with Tata because fire sign energy is lit, okay? And it's either gonna go one way, it's gonna be turned all the way up and in bliss, or it's gonna be turned all the way up in hell, okay? And it was just too much. It was just too much, and it was just too toxic. He couldn't be with Tata. Tata was turned all the way up, all the way up. Not a little bit, all the way. If CJ had the right person in his ear back then, the views were high. They could have. Yeah, a lot of people was feeling like him hanging out with Umi and CJ on 32's doing the bachelor thing. A lot of people was feeling that. But I mean, yeah, they liked that. They enjoyed that. But CJ, he got so used to being in relationships. There is really not a time where CJ could say he just been single. He's never really been by himself. So when you use some people, when you're used to being in a relationship, you're gonna seek another relationship. You're not gonna want to be alone. Yeah, her. That's what I'm saying. But 30,000 is enough to clean up your credit because she had evictions and shit like that. She could have, and even with that, she could have had CJ. Hey CJ, why don't you help me clean up my credit? We'll do a video on it. So all that stuff. They could have. She could have. She could have just did so much with that. Y'all know? Did he put the down payment down? Y'all stupid. She brought a 2-door with 5 kids and two. Her mom always have to go out with that. Okay, so when she bought the Hellcat, they already had other cars. So I mean, that would be a stupid move to purchase a 2-door now. But back then, shit, CJ bought her an Escalade. They had other cars that they could have rode in if they all wanted to ride together. So I mean, shit. Like, if you already had that, Mooch said he come in peace today. Then okay, but now is probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah, when she went back the second time, I was like, well, that's on her. I forgot she is a caretaker for her mom. You so stupid, PJ. What happened to all the stuff she bought the first time? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And no, and that's what I'm saying, Destiny. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she didn't do any of that. She lied. She said she had the moving truck. She went in and said, we're going to pick this furniture. We're going to have this as their new beds. We're going to do this, that, and the third. She was just window shopping. She did all that for the video. She did all that shit and walked right the fuck out and went back to her business, went to her mama apartment, trying to figure out how she was going to make amends with CJ so they could be cool. Because she flipped the fuck out. She exposed to everybody that her and CJ was having problems. Instead of keeping it off the internet, she's the one who put it out there first. She went on Instagram Live, and them T pages went ham, honey. On every T page, you hear her saying, I'm sick of the lies. I'm a bop, bop, a loop, bop, a loud bamboo, tutti fruity. Like, she was saying it all, right? And the T pages went ham. Everybody saw it. And that was her being upset. That was her being upset. And then when she calmed down, reality hit in. Okay, I still got to take care of the kids. They're used to like certain lifestyle. They are going to school. They're missing out on a lot of school. I don't want to be with him. He's a cheater, but I'm embarrassed because he embarrassed me publicly. Everybody knows about it. Yada, yada, yada. Like, it was just so much things going on through her mind. And when CJ started trolling her and talking about how Leon was looking, saying, you know, why you got my boy out there looking like that with the shoes, and then they made the diss track on CJ about CJ so whack and all. It's just a lot of crazy stuff, right? Once that all died down and she was laying wherever she was laying in her mama apartment, she had some thinking to do. She had some thinking to do. And what she thought was like, fuck this. Fuck it. I'm going back. Mooch is a changed person. We'll see. Tata was not what CJ needed at all. Like, at all. Any. Yeah, she was way younger. She was like 19 and shit. That wasn't going. A lot of people ask that question too. It'll probably be a year in like what, November? Was it November, September? Uh-uh. Yeah, she was on a different level. She was off the chain. CJ been on the go with Lexi since he got, yeah, and they're always together. Y'all stupid. Y'all are so stupid. Remember, she went to the furniture store and the owner asked where CJ. Charlene turned into a window shopper at that point. That's what I'm saying. Like, she went in there and she didn't buy anything. So when she went back with CJ, I was like, oh, well, she ain't serious. I'm going to mind my business. Does she have her GED? No, not yet. But and everybody keeps saying they want PJ. I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. I'm sorry. I do not believe she should go back to school for her GED. There's too many programs out there where she can just get her high school diploma. She should just do that. That's just my opinion. Why didn't she keep the SUV? I don't know. Because that would have been one of the first things I took. I would have took all them goddamn cars. And then, how old is Jalea? When is Jalea turning 16? When Jalea turned 16, I would have took the car that CJ gave me for Jalea, drove around the corner, and drove right up in the driveway saying, happy birthday to you. Okay. Happy birthday. New car, girl. Look at you. Look at you. Got her some new some tire cleaner. Girl, see, she ain't do that right at all. Rico has a baby mama. Child, I'm telling you, I would have kept that. I don't know why they mad. I thought we was gonna be done talking about this conversation. I promise you I did. I promise you I did. I like the new house. It was dope. Now I'm gonna have to get those mirrors because we're gonna have to eventually renovate our bathroom. Yep, I wouldn't have put out shit. I would have got my money up. I think that God is about to bless CJ not only with the twins, but I think that CJ, Lexi, Nike, Kamari, grandma, uncle, stepmother, etc. is about to go to a whole nother level. Um, somebody who's motivated is always gonna win. If you are motivated to do something and you always got that drive to do something, ain't no way you gonna win. Mooch, I thought you said you was a changed person. How long did that take, Ashley? What was that, 10 minutes? I remember CJ lied saying Lexi was the assistant. And then CJ on 32s outed his ass like a motherfucker. She just ate some dry ass ice cream. Was it the little, you know what? Oh, oh, y'all is burnt out today. Uh-uh. It's actually, she showed who she was the first time when she left and took them to Funny Mike's house. She went back for that 1 point. I'm telling you, once all that heat and drama settled down, she had to reflect and was like, baby, this ain't it. He said, trashy to classy, back to trashy. Lord, happy. We already knew Mooch was gonna turn up. Okay. Y'all are so stupid. Oh, I'm telling you, Latera, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. I sure would have been riding around in that Escalade. Everybody in their mom would have been talking about me. You see how royalty just gonna take all of the CJ stuff CJ gave her? Yup. Sure did. It's mine. He gave it to me. I've been all on YouTube talking shit. I sure did. I took it all. Okay. What is his name? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I had his name and it just slipped away from me. But y'all know that song, I want it all. I want it all. And I'm balling every time I stop and talk to y'all. Ain't no way. I'm leaving all them goodies. Okay? I'd have been like, Sierra, my goodies. My goodies. Not my goodies. Y'all crazy this. Please. Ain't no way. She did that all wrong. Well, child. And she didn't even have to. Okay, I would have took everything. I would have been flossing in that Escalade. That Nikki, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, he gonna post it soon. I'm telling you. Yup. Oh yeah, you right, Michelle. All that tea gonna come out. All of that tea gonna come out. I would have took everything. Not now she digging. Okay, let me get the title. I need the signatures. I need everything. 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 Because he was willing to give it to her. So, okay. She better than me too, honey. Because I'm telling you, it would have took me all day to move. I would have took one car at a time. We've been alternating driving up in there, okay? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm telling you, like, no, ladies, don't leave everything to him. Not if you claiming you earned it. Exactly. Yeah, he sold it, but he did offer it to her. Man, that's just terrible. Yes, I love how Neek handle her stuff, okay? I love how Neek do her thing. Okay? I would have took everything. Well, probably cuz she was beefing with the family. I would have got some help. I would have got some help, honey. Me and CJ would have been making vlogs together. Oh no, that car note need to be due, buddy. Come on now. Here the kids. What Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something. I'm telling you. That's fucked up. I would have took everything, the furniture, the cars, everything. Because like if you really feel you helped him get to where he was at, what's wrong with taking what's yours? Not the cornflakes. Yep. He told her to come get it. Charlene gonna probably request to put a gag order on the custody case. She probably having her lawyer work on that right now. But shoot, he not saying nothing. It's these T pages leaking out everything. It's these T pages leaking out all the business. Cause I'm like, damn. Yeah, they done already found her. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then they could look at that too. I wouldn't have turned nothing down but my collar. Not the ski mask company. You so stupid, Happy Days. Royalty definitely made a mistake by leaving that house that they shared. Your lawyer will always tell you never leave, make him leave, pay the rent in the meantime. Okay. She needed better support. Cause ain't no way. She needed better support because ain't no way. I'd have been like, girl, you better take all that stuff. Shit, you say you earned it, right? Your kids got in that. Okay, so what we doing? Well, you take one car, I take the other car. We drive that car back. We get another car. Like, come on now. See, and that's that ego. Fuck that. Why I'm gonna make myself uncomfortable because I feel like you fucked up? Like, why I'm gonna do that? What's the point? What Mooch say? He is stupid. Not a thug. She did act on emotion, and that's all I'm saying. When you act on emotion and you don't really just say, okay, let's put some logic in here. You're gonna need this shit later. And instead of buying new furniture, the money that you needed to buy new furniture with, you could put that towards something else. Royalty had no choice. The house wasn't in her name, and CJ knew that. That's why he wanted to call the landlord. And to me, I would have been on that lease. Like, why are we putting ourselves in positions where we're screwed? I most definitely would have been on that lease. Call the lawyer. I mean, call the landlord and tell him what. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Not passing out the black eyes. Nah, that it was too much bad blood. It was just too much mudslinging and rocks thrown. It just got worse and worse by the day. Yeah, they got jokes left and right. Dysfunctional. That is hilarious. Oh, y'all cutting up today. Y'all cutting up. I can't stand it. She was thinking about the wrong things. Yep. Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, out of all your team and all of your people, nobody said, girl, take the stuff. Nobody? No, I'ma just leave everything. We not gonna be stupid. We gonna take it all. I asked PJ to get the yesterday. I said, y'all think she wore that chain to court? I know, but they did like the temporary hearing, so he should be seeing them real soon. If not, you know, if he haven't already, hell, we don't know. Mooch, you know how I feel about dad jokes. I love me some dad jokes. Y'all stupid. Not they got dates. For real, dates do be missing. I'm telling you. I heard it was free if you take it to the person because Nike just cleaned her necklace. So I don't know what the holdup is. And that's crazy to me because I would have took more than that. Kids outgrow clothes. You ain't gonna outgrow no car that fast. Whew, child. Y'all, I'm about to get up off here. I gotta get ready to go do some more school stuff. And then I gotta get dinner ready. Well, at least start cooking it. But I enjoyed y'all. And we really need to get this in order. Sundays for Soul Sunday. I should be able to have Soul Sunday because all of my stuff should be packed by then. So we should be able to have Soul Sunday. Royalty is still winning in the poll. So if you have not voted on Hyena of the Week, I'm going to need y'all to vote on Hyena of the Week. Get them votes in. So far, Royalty is winning. And I was so pleased to see that Mama D at least got one vote. Because they all, at least one of them need at least, all of them at least need one vote. Because they all out here cutting up. And Amara La Negra, like it's just so much to discuss. It's just, I don't understand why these women put themselves in positions where they're going to get screwed. I don't get it. Because ain't no way I would deal with a nigga like Safari, especially after what I witnessed. Whew. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all go vote on Hyena of the Week if you not voted on Hyena of the Week yet. I'm going to break down the candidates because I was supposed to do it in the last live and I didn't. Ebony K, she just got blasted by Ayanna Van Zant because Ayanna Van Zant asked her, would she date a bus driver? And she was like, if he owns the bus. And she said it with so much confidence. But like I said earlier, she done dated every type of man out there and she's still single. And she's knocking on 40's door and she's wondering what's happening and she's not examining herself. But then what tripped me out was the clip that she said, no man has ever held me down or be consistent or give me what I need, not even my father. When you have that type of mindset, that is what you're going to create. That's what you're going to create. Next candidate was obviously Royalty because she doing what she doing. Then there was, who else did I have over there? Tokyo Tony. Something is psychologically wrong with that woman at this point. Like, how she done Black China, I'm surprised Black China is still surviving out in this world. Because that woman is crazy as hell. I couldn't imagine. You want to know what a narcissist is? Mama D, she another one. Mama D just recently, like today, went back and forth with Bambi, telling Bambi that she slept with Benzino and she know all they business. And it's like, why are you talking about you cheated on Scrappy? This is not your marriage that's going into divorce. That's your son marriage. Why are you in your son's business like that? You can support your son, be there for your son, but you going back and forth with his soon to be ex-wife. That's not your business. This is what I'm talking about son husbands. And little Scrappy ain't gonna never be with nobody because his mama is always gonna be in the way. Always. He ain't never gonna be able to have nobody. Erica Mena, she's also on the list. Erica Mena want everybody to know how bad of a nigga Safari was, and she went and had 2 babies with him and married him. She want everybody and their mama to know how raggedy he was, and you decided to jump the broom and have multiple children with him, regardless of the fact how he treated you the first time y'all had the first baby. Like, I'm so, and women be wondering why they be in the positions they in. The first time he was acting funny with the child at the hospital, and you cried on multiple reunion shows. Multiple. That's just as stupid as that singer and Tanya going back and what was her name? Tanya or something? I can't remember her name. The singer, and the singer with the lisp and that light skinned dude who was an ex rapper. I just let me just say this. Women got to stop sharing men. Okay? Either stop sharing men or be poly. Cause that was a hot mess too. I can't even remember his name. Peter. Yeah, Peter Guns. I think that was his name. And the two, and then they was like competing with pregnancy. And I'm just like, anyway. Anyway. So Mama D's on there. And I think that's it. I think that's the list. So y'all make sure y'all vote. Bambi should have been on the list. Bambi was on the list last week, Nikki. But since they voted for royalty, I have to like mix up all of the votes. So this is how it is. The winner stays on the poll, right? If the other candidates lose, there are going to be other people that have hyena behavior that will be on the poll. And I want to say, I think I had the woman who lied to her husband saying that was his child. And the bitch was texting somebody talking about, he think this his baby. Like this is some really trashy behavior these women are displaying. It's really, and nobody's calling. Well, you got a couple of women on here calling out, but majority of women aren't calling it out. They think this shit is cute. But Bambi was on there last time, and I did address Bambi and how she did Erica Daughter and how Erica Daughter schooled her ass. And she said a little cuss word that had nothing. She wasn't calling Bambi out her name. She just said a cuss word. She said, "Excuse my language." And she was like, "I wouldn't disrespect you because my mom and dad would get on me." And she wasn't just saying Scrappy. She was saying her mama Erica too. Erica handled it gracefully. She did her thing. Bambi was looking so stupid in these streets. But she had her hyena supporters. But she was on there last week. But since she lost, we had to recycle the list. But the winner always stays on. Yeah, Mooch in here cutting up. Yeah, Peter, Tara, and Amina. That was a hot motherfucking mess. I was so glad when that shit was over. I just don't understand it. But those are the candidates. So you guys make sure y'all get y'all votes out there. And we'll discuss it it has to be Sunday. Because Monday, probably going to have to do a few things. And Tuesday, I'm out of here. Okay. I'm just saying, she been on the list. So far, royalty's winning. So far, she's winning. But I'm going to continue posting other candidates. And we gonna see who win. Cause I have faith. I know there's gotta be somebody out there who's displaying more harder hyena behavior than her. Or at least doing the same thing. Me too, girl. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. And then I gotta get a pair of sandals. Not Sheen, Fashion Nova let me down with the shoes. But because they were like sold out on every damn thing. Nobody told me Fashion Nova was turned like that. But I can't wait for the vlogs either. I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have my camera charged. I'm gonna vlog everything. Y'all get them votes in. I can tell. Ooh, that's fucked up. I wouldn't say that this week she's a hyena because she's been silent. Um, well, according to the comments, if you look under the votes, there's a lot of people saying until she allows CJ to see them kids, she gonna be one for real, for real. Because, um, actually, there's a lot of men who have either experienced this or is experiencing this now, and it hits home for a lot of men. There's a lot of men out there being prevented from seeing their kids because of hyena being weird. You know what I'm saying? So when there's so many men who's like, what's the problem? I want to be in my kid's life. Everybody always got these statistics of these deadbeat fathers, even though statistics show that that's not true. They actually had. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post a link on the community page. They had a statistic showing that Black fathers are actually more involved with their children than their other male counterparts. So it's just like a lot of rumors out there about how Black men are with their kids, because you always hear deadbeat, deadbeat, deadbeat. Whole time it was just the mom preventing you from seeing your father, and you didn't even know it. That's true. She couldn't. And if you can't afford to do something, why do it? Just saying. Just saying. So this hits home with a lot of men, and men needs more people to speak up for them to stop this behavior. Men need more rights as fathers. And it's not just beneficial for the men, it's beneficial for the child. It's beneficial for the child as well. If people don't understand how important it is to have a man around, 9 times out of 10, they would have to have that experience for themselves or miss that experience and know that there's a benefit to that experience and want that for their child. But that's a selfless woman, not a selfish one. It's a difference. That's the difference between women and hyenas. So now that we know the candidates, we gonna get the candidates voted for. Y'all, Sunday we'll do a live about the winner. Sunday we'll do a live about the winner, and we'll see what y'all voted. And I'm gonna read y'all comments under the votes as well. So y'all make sure if y'all haven't commented under what you voted for and why, y'all do that. Okay? Because we about to talk about it all. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. That's right, Ashley. Don't forget to add Kim Kardashian for leaving North on the side of the road. What? Nikki? See, now I got some research to do. Girl, what? Not leaving her on the side of the road. All right, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all Sunday. Squad.